Internet, hello and welcome back to the GRLCS Spring 2019 Gold Cap Quarterfinals. We're about to get into our fourth and final of the Gold Cap Quarterfinals, which is between the number 1 seed from Bilgewater, Return of the Middle Sticks, and the number 4 seed from Shadow Isles, which is newly established Yellow Jackets Gaming. I'm Alex Agent822, joined by David Vid Cossack.
Yes. Yes, and we are ready for some serious quarterfinal action here. This is, of course, the last of our gold quarterfinal matches. So, this is the one that determines what our final semifinal matchups will be. If Return of the Middle Sticks pulls this one out, they will be facing UXR in the semifinals.
That is correct.
TLM will be facing High Octane Gamers. Meanwhile, if Yellow Jackets manage to take the upset, they will actually be facing TLM, and then UXR and Hog will duke it out at LAN. So we are going to hop in Champion Select here.
Yeah, and as the number 1 seed from Bilgewater, Return of the Middle Sticks did get side selection in this game, and they actually opted to go on the red side in game number 1.
Yeah, so that's an interesting one because red side usually does have the disadvantage, say, in ban phase, because you do have to kind of ban that last strong thing that's up. You're kind of forced to use that third ban of the first round to take away something that you really don't want to see. And a lot of the time, blue side can kind of use that to their advantage and, you know, leave something up and either bait you into they have to ban it or we get to pick it.
Mm-hmm. So on first bans coming out, Yellow Jackets Gaming take away Vi from Hulk. Fizz taken off the board by Return of the Middle Sticks away from the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, Fizz has been something that gets scary, especially against Wing Nation's champion pool. He does play a lot of those burst mages or artillery mages, so a good Fizz can just destroy them. Vayne going to be taken away from January, and that's a very similar pick, just a sort of hyper carry. You can't really lock her down that easily, so... Yeah.
I am a little surprised to see Return of the Middle Sticks ban that away, because I know that Borrider does play the champion. But I guess they think that it might be something that Yellow Jackets consider first pick worthy, so not wanting to leave that one open for January.
Granted, that would be a pretty ballsy first pick.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah,
but
it's like, oh, hey, let me just pick a a poor laning ADC and hope that my team will, keep this, pick up my slack until the late game when I get those 2-3 items. But so Fizz going to be the last thing taken away by Return of the Middle, Twitch going to be the last thing. I'm looking backwards, and Hecarim going to be taken away by the Yellow Jackets. It looks like they're hovering Jace for their first pick, but it's going to be Jarvan.
Jarvan is a champion that is just generally very strong. Good early ganks, good damage, strong team fighting, engage power. And it is something that Meristematic could also play in the top lane, as we saw from the last week of the regular season. Yes. Great effect, in fact. But Morgana, high priority support taken by Return of the Middle Sticks, going into the hands of Chex Mixon, I presume.
Almost definitely, I think. That's not really a Wing Nation style champion. And it is, Morgana mid, even when mid, is much more supportive, but Nunu and Willem blocked for Hulk.
Yeah, so we get this more support-oriented jungler in the hands of Hulk, but still something that has a lot of gank presence early on. You can kind of just sort of force fights through the lanes by running down with the biggest snowball ever. And so I'm interested to see how he works on this.
Certainly. Lulu going to be locked in, assumedly for a CRXN, but there is a very small potential at flexing that to mid lane, say, if they're going for like a, I don't know, protect the Kog'Maw sort of like Lulu, Karma. I don't know. Lulu is pretty much going to be in the bot lane.
Yes. Almost certainly going to be Lulu in the support role, but we'll see who it goes with. It goes with the Caitlyn for January.
So that's interesting. Caitlyn, that's just a lane bully comp. That's a lane bully bot lane. They are definitely, the Yellow Jackets are definitely looking to kind of focus attention here on this bot lane to help get January ahead and to shut down Borrider early.
And it looks like Return of the Middle Sticks, they're going to put all their eggs in the Borrider basket, pick up the Shen, give him an extra layer of security with that Stand United shield. Rumble going to be banned away following that.
Yeah, both of these teams do basically play through bot lane. Return of the Middle Sticks, They used to sort of be that three threat team, but they have recently just kind of focused more on getting Boar Rider Man ahead. It has shown more consistently positive results rather than like hoping that one person will pop off in lane.
It's like, all right, so we have 3 potential people who could carry. Let's just hope that at least one of them can hard carry this game. But Kai'Sa will be taken away from Boar Rider Man, so they're not going to get one of those super high damage late game champions. But there are some more that Return of the Mystics could opt for. Kled going to be denied to Video Gamer 69.
Yeah, so that is going to be 2 quick top bans for Return of the Middlesticks. They don't want to let Video Gamer 69 have a strong counterpick into the Shen, and Kled and Rumble are going to be 2 of the strongest counterpicks that you can go for just to bully Shen in lane. Civ are going to be taken away, another safe ADC that Boar Rider Man can use to scale up into the late game.
All right, so now, will they show their ADC or will they show Wing Nation's pick? I assume they'll pick their ADC here and let Wing Nation have the true counter pick going for the last.
Yeah, especially since there's not really any wiggle room here for Boar Rider Man. You're not going to really change your ADC, and it's going to be Jinx.
Yeah, the other potential hyper carry coming in for Boar Rider Man, Jinx, very high damage, can benefit a lot from the Black Shield and the extra shielding coming out of Meristematic Stand United. On the other side, they got to pick up both of their solo laners here.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they go for. The Poppy is hovered, and I think Poppy is a really good pick here into Shen.
Poppy will deny some of those shadow dashes coming out of Meristematic, but I'm a little concerned about the ability of Video Gamer 69 on this champion to actually lock down Boar Rider Man. The Black Shield can come out very easily, and Poppy really can't do a whole lot to stop that. Shugo Tenshi, though, with the Ahri, that's something that could definitely get onto the Jinx.
Yeah, certainly that is... that Ahri is going to be very scary for the Jinx later on, and it'll kind of be up to Shugo Tenshi here in the mid to late game of this game to catch Jinx and kill her, or else your team very well just might lose a fight. Kind of 1v5.
All right, but as the last pick, Wing Nation will pick up the Swain in answer to Shugo Tenshi's Ahri. So, champion that had pretty good effects for GGL earlier today. Whoa, goodness. Mortally Divine picking up that champion to very good effect.
Yeah, so let's do it again. What's the old nameplates cleared? Which team is better?
Oh, goodness. It's kind of hard to say. I'm not as, in my experience, I'm a little bit less comfortable playing around champions like Shen and Swain. I feel like Poppy and Ahri have a little bit easier execution. And then Caitlyn Lulu, that's like a good foundation with which to work with. But on the other side, Return of the Middlesticks, they do have a pretty nice composition for enabling Boar Rider Man's Jinx to pop off. So it's hard for me to say, like, just purely based on team compositions, who wins out on this one. But at the end of the day, I'm probably going to say Yellow Jackets have a composition I would be more comfortable playing with.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you here. Just Caitlyn Lulu is super strong here, even into something, Jinx Morgana, something pretty safe, pretty consistent in the mid to late game. And I think that the Ahri, Poppy, Jarvan polymorph combination is going to be really hard for Boar Rider Man to get out of. And I just don't think that, unless Wing Nation really pops off in lane and gets to the point where you need to kill him first, I don't really see these team fights being anything other than take Jinx down first.
Yeah, and I am a little concerned because Ahri Charm, single target. Lulu, Whimsy, a single target. Poppy can only charge onto one person, and there's so much single target CC available for them, but there's a single target Black Shield on the other side for Chex Mixin. Whether it be Boar Rider Man or not, I think that their comp might not be perfect. I think that the Morgana is very strong against Yellow Jacket's composition.
Yeah, there isn't a lot of magic damage that can just kind of pop that Black Shield before you do anything. It will take CRXN, a full Glitter Lance, and maybe even an auto attack on top of that in order to pop the Black Shield. Similarly, Ahri would take an Orb of Deception before Charming, and Poppy really doesn't have anything that isn't Dive In first. So as long as Chex Mixin manages to hit these Black Shields well, I think that this should be a pretty solid team fight phase for Return of the Middle Sticks.
Yeah, Return of the Middle Sticks, yeah. And in addition to all of that, it's mostly a lot of single target damage as well coming out of Yellow Jackets Gaming. Sure, the Orb of Deception can hit multiple targets, but more often than not, Ari operates very similarly to a ranged assassin in the form of single target damage. And then you got a Shen as well in addition to that. So it could be very difficult for Yellow Jackets to find anything in these team fights. However, perhaps they don't go for team fight. Perhaps they attempt to split the map. How well that goes is kind of iffy as well, though. I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I think, like, yes, Return of the Middle Sticks has a lot of answers to Yellow Jackets Gaming. I still think I would personally be more comfortable on the side of the Yellow Jackets in terms of their sheer champions.
Yeah, I think that this is definitely Yellow Jackets picking for the early game, specifically for that ease of execution. Meanwhile, Return of the Middle Sticks is kind of banking on, just kind of their individual skill levels of each of their players. They're banking on the fact that they can make it through lane phase even, because on even footing, their comp should win. But Caitlyn, Lulu, the potential of an Ahri Assassinate and Jarvan presence is really hard to get around.
And we get a little bit caught up on, the hyper carry that is Jinx, but you gotta remember, like, Caitlyn is no slouch in the late game as well. Like, she does a fair bit of damage. At
longer range, sometimes.
Yeah. All right, so we are in the loading screen for the first game of Yellow Jackets Gaming versus Return of the Middle Sticks. This is the final of 4 quarterfinals between these gold cap conferences and the final quarterfinal for this split. We'll see who can come out on top.
Yeah, are we going to see Shadow Isles take the advantage here in the 3-1 head-to-head, or are we going to see Bilgewater tie it up, and we're neither going to see Shadow Isles Spring nor Bilgewater Beep Roll?
Does it count as Shadow Isles Spring, or... Yeah, does it count as Shadow Isles Spring if it's 3-1?
I really don't think so. It's just, it feels wrong because also Noxus November was a very special thing last split. But on the blue side, we have the Yellow Jackets hailing from Shadow Isles, our fourth seed of Shadow Isles. We have Video Gamer 69 in the top lane on Poppy, Godzilla playing Jarvan the Fourth in the jungle, Shugo Tenchi on Ahri mid, and in the bot lane, Junuary and CRXN on Caitlyn and Lulu.
And on the red side, we have the #1 seed from Bilgewater, Return of the Middle Sticks, Meristematic in the top lane on Shen, Hulk in the jungle on Nunu, Wing Nation in the mid lane on Swain, and Boar Man and Chex Mixin in the bottom lane on Jinx and Morgana.
Yeah, so let's get those Return of the Middle Sticks copy pasta spammed in Twitch chat, and if the Yellow Jackets have something of their own, I'd love to see it, but we are just about to head into this first buff. Nothing cheeky, there's a lot of respect on both sides here right now.
Yeah, both teams just going for the spread. We'll see where these teams end up going. It looks like both of these junglers heading towards their red buffs.
Yeah, Nunu can just, take the red buff with just Shen helping him. It does help that, he has Consume. That's just a very, very strong clearing tool that makes it a lot easier. So while Godzilla gets his bot lane support here, and Hulk just has Meristematic, and it's fine.
Look at this, Boar Man and Chex Mixin very intentionally holding off on going into their lane, trying to bait out or perhaps make them think that they're leashing on the bottom lane, but it looks like Godzilla's having none of it. He goes directly into the enemy blue buff and steals that away.
Yeah, valiant effort, but apparently Godzilla is not convinced, and he is going to be paid well for his efforts here, knowing that the blue buff is available for him. However, Hulk is going to get the Scuttle Crab, and he could very possibly get the Yellow Jackets blue buff on his side.
Yeah. These lanes are actually fairly aggressive very early on. Both of them are going for the game. Oh, hold on a second. Godzilla coming in. Flag is going to connect. Chex Mixin. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine because Chex Mixin goes down for first blood. Godzilla commits his flash. CRXN and Junuary use their combat summoners, and that is going to be first blood. Good early aggression there by the Jarvan.
Yeah, Godzilla with the level 2 gank immediately after stealing away the enemy blue buff. All right, David's on play-by-play today.
Yeah, last time I wasn't, so I get it. And also, oh, it's late. Late for me. So now Video Gamer 69 actually gonna be taunted up by Meristematic. He's gonna have to back off, so good trade there by the Shen.
Yeah, so ooh, that's not good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Boar Rider, man, that's, wow. And Chex Mixin over-predicting the Dark Binding is going to cost her, you know, 200 health.
Yeah, actually, the reason Chex Mixin
Oh, Godzilla. Go, Godzilla! He's gonna take down Boar Rider, man. He is tanking turret, however, the Ignite comes onto him by Chex Mixin, and Chex Mixin is now tanking January's damage. January takes 1, 2 tower shots. The third one's gonna come out and gonna take him down. But it's an execute! So now it is 3-0. January here with a kill and 2 assists. And this is not looking great for Return to the Middle Sticks bot lane already.
Yeah, disaster strikes for Boar Rider Man and Chex Mixin as Godzilla just turns around and repeat ganks onto them. The reason why Chex Mixin died at level 1 is because the level 2 came out from January and CRXN as Godzilla was coming into the lane, and I don't think they noticed, but January dropped the trap behind Chex Mixin, and she like walked right into it, which is how she died at level 1. And then the level 2 comes, or they get Godzilla hits level 3 off of stealing some more camps, comes bot lane, they go for the dive, and unfortunately for Return of the Middle Sticks, they actually do not end up picking up the kill on January.
Yeah, so this is going to be big, not only for January, but also specifically for Godzilla. So far, he has basically out-jungled Hulk, you know, pretty decisively this early. He has gotten 3 quick kills in this bot lane and made sure that January and CRXN are, making these win conditions that they needed. So, meanwhile, across the rest of the map, it's pretty quiet.
Yeah, Meristematic and Video Gamer 69 just doing tank things in the top lane. Boar Rider Man and Chex Mixin, they're starting to push back a little bit against January and CRXN. Thankfully for them, Godzilla's not in the bottom side of the map because I think he would be more than happy to come bot one more time.
And they can afford to be this ambitious, say, because of that control ward there. You know, Godzilla already committed his flash earlier for that first kill, so he's not going to be able to...
But look at who's found who here.
Oh, no. Hulk and Godzilla duking it out. Godzilla gets out, but he is going to be rooted. Meristematic can't really do anything here.
Yeah, I think he was looking at potentially going for a Shadow Dash there, but between Shen and Nunu, there's not a whole lot of damage in that 2v2. Jarvan, hold up.
Video Gamer 69 might actually be in trouble. He stops Meristematic's Shadow Dash, which means he is not going to be taunted. Meristematic going very low, and if he can, he buffers the flash. Now Meristematic might be in trouble because Godzilla is coming in here. The auto attack, the buckler is going to kill Meristematic. Now Hulk is knocked up, and it looks like Godzilla going to pick up another kill for himself. Yes, killing spree.
Godzilla and Video Gamer 69 just win the 2v2, and like we were literally just saying, I don't think there's enough damage between Nunu and Shen early on to actually kill Video Gamer 69 or Godzilla, which is why they end up ever so slightly winning out on that 2v2.
Yeah, and Video Gamer 69 with the very clutch predictive Meristematic's flash, flashing on his own at the same exact moment, so that there was really no leeway there. It meant that Meristematic and Video Gamer 69 traded flashes, and that meant that Meristematic was a little bit overextended, allowing Godzilla the flag and drag for the kill.
And how unexpected for the #1 seed from Bilgewater to be 3,000 gold behind at 7 minutes just about.
Yeah, this is pretty huge. I don't think we have seen... what we are seeing now, though, is Hulk coming in with the biggest snowball ever. He is going to knock up January pretty easily. The Black Shield's on him, forcing the flash, but that's going to be the root, another root, and it looks like January is going to have to go down here. But Boar Rider Man, he's very low. The Shen ultimate, Stand United coming down. The CRXN is here. Vision of Empire not going to connect, and Shen is down in the bot lane, but CRXN gets out.
Yeah, so they do end up picking up a kill onto January. It almost cost Boar Rider Man his life. He actually gets both his Summoner heal and Meristematic's ultimate.
Ooh. CRXN being very cheeky here. That almost certainly would have ended in his death if he had gotten hit by that binding.
Yeah, and you see Meristematic go for this Cloud Trick because he invested the Stand United. They actually, I feel like they have to get this Cloud Trick in addition to that kill. Otherwise, it's just not worth it. Yeah. Meristematic is going to teleport back up into the top lane to stop Video Gamer 69's push but the Cloud Drake will fall in favor of Return of the Middle Sticks.
Yeah, Video Gamer 69 did not even really get turret damage there. He didn't get a plate, didn't really get much of anything. A couple hundred damage at tops, but now Meristematic actually taking a lot of damage here as the Steadfast Presence goes down. That's going to be the charge into the wall. Video Gamer 69 knocks up, gets the solo kill!
Wow, and that is not what you want if you're Return of the Middle Sticks. Your top laner just teleported back into lane, and Video Gamer 69 asserts his dominance in this lane and bullies Meristematic down to death.
Yeah, and now Video Gamer 69 and Godzilla are going to take everything that they can here. Meristematic has to walk back to lane, so this looks like this will be another turret plate going down. 2 in the top, 2 in the bot for Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, and that turret plate will fall. It results in 1,200 gold lead in favor of Video Gamer 69 over Meristematic. 1,400 gold lead Godzilla has over Hulk right now.
Yeah, so Godzilla, I mean, he is living up to his name. This man is a monster, and he is definitely taking it to Return to the Middle Sticks early in this first game.
All right. So CRXN and January.
Meanwhile, this mid lane, Shugo Tenchi has gotten hit by a lot of stuff. Does not quite. No, actually, he is going to get the knock up here. Now that's going to be the Demonic Ascension coming up. Shugo Tenchi has to use the Spirit Rush away. The Ignite ticking. Not. Oh, yes, it is actually going to get it, but Hulk goes down to the turret. Now, Wing Nation, Video Gamer 69 duking it out. Wing Nation is on the run. He knows he can't really win this. Video Gamer 69 cannot find the CC to push Wing Nation back.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Poppy not putting out enough damage without that stun to take down Wing Nation during the course of that mid lane run.
Yeah, but Hulk going down there, just overstaying his welcome under that turret and helping ensure that Wing Nation gets the kill. It is a sort of bittersweet victory.
Yeah, it's a 1-for, it's a 1-for-1, and yes, you got assist gold on that one. So in theory, you got more gold out of that exchange, but it is at the cost of Hulk's time and Hulk's death timer. Godzilla is able to start catching up in terms of that. Oh, hold up here.
Caitlyn ult comes through. Oh, he is rooted though. Did not apparently know that Jinx traps do catch you in place.
Yeah, Flame Chumpers will ground you, such that
yeah. Oh,
he's gonna go for
flash! Oh, the flag drag flash did not quite connect, but it is now Chex Vixen coming in. She's polymorphed and she's dead. Godzilla is the one tanking, and January has the wild growth on him, chasing down Boar Rider Man, but it doesn't quite look like he's going to be able to find him. Meristematic is here, gonna take him down. Boar Rider Man now is alive in the Steadfast Presence, and that's 3 quick kills for Return of the Middle Sticks.
Wow, what a dive gone wrong for the side of the Yellow Jackets. Meanwhile, Hulk getting aggressed on by Shugo Tenchi. So, absolutely poor execution there. Godzilla flag and drag and flashes to do nothing.
Yeah.
It burns his flash for no reason, doesn't get a knock up on the Boar Rider Man. Chex Mixon ends up dying for kind of no reason.
Yeah.
So that's like their one consolation, but then all 3 of them under the tower just sort of died to the collapse from Return of the Middle Sticks.
Yeah, Meristematic was able to just walk in, and then he didn't even really need, or he didn't, yeah, he used the Stand United, but he was in there, which kept Boar Rider Man alive. Then he had the Steadfast Presence, which, again, kept Boar Rider Man alive. And, you know, even at this early level, Jinx is going to be pretty scary when she can't die.
Yeah, January and CRXN, I think that might have been a little bit forced there from Godzilla. Maybe got a little bit too hypey from his early lead.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I gotta make some more plays, guys.
And I think this is like kind of the sort of desperation that I honestly expect from people who play against Return of the Middle Sticks.
Wow, that's some good damage on the Wing Nation. Shugo Tenchi has the Spirit Rush and Ignite, but chooses not to go for it. Respects the Demonic Ascension coming out of Wing Nation.
But yeah, despite giving up those kills there in the bot lane, and I believe it might have been a shutdown, or it definitely was a shutdown on Godzilla, but despite all of that, Yellow Jackets is still about 3,000 up with a 3-kill lead, and that is mostly off of these turret plates here. We're about to see January actually get this last turret plate. Yeah, first turret goes down in favor of the Yellow Jackets, but now January might be in trouble. He is very in trouble. Oh, no, but the Wild Growth is here. He's going to get... Oh, flashes the stun. CRXN actually going to go down to Boar Rider Man here, and that's the reset that's going to give him the double kill.
That was just sort of very poorly played by January there. He takes the Dark Binding, and then he sort of just stands there and autos onto... I'm not entirely sure, but at the end of the day, Boar Man is able to land an easy Super Mega Death Rocket. Hulk comes in with all the CC necessary to make sure that both January and CRXN die, and Boar Man slowly but surely becoming a massive presence in this game.
Yeah, and now Return to the Middle Sticks is going to get a couple plates for their trouble here in the bot lane, but with first turret already down and Video Gamer 69 having 4 plates already in that top side, we're going to take a look at the gold here. Video Gamer 69 now only 900 gold ahead because of those kills and assists that Meristematic got. But it is still a 900 gold lead because of those 4 plates and the 25 CS lead that he's sporting. Ooh, Godzilla gets out.
Godzilla is surprisingly behind compared to Hulk in terms of EXP. Just been spending a lot of time ganking and
very, very close there. Shugo Tenshi almost getting caught by the Dark Binding. And I don't think he would have necessarily died immediately, but there was definitely not a place that he wanted to be in any case. But Dragon going to go down 2 Yellow Jackets, evening up Cloud for Cloud. And now turret plating is down.
But Hulk is looking for something.
Yeah, and Wing Nation actually charmed before the Black Shield can get on him. That's the Stand United coming in. Nunu going to get the ultimate absolute zero, but Chex Mix is dead. Wing Nation running away. Shugo Tenshi taunted in the back. He's going to go down to Meristematic. And now the Video Gamer 69 running from Hulk and Meristematic with January, CRXN coming back in. Boar Rider Man chasing behind. He's not quite here yet, and I don't think there's anything that he can do to get into this. That's going to be Video Gamer 69 taking down Hulk in that small 2v1.
That was a really nice combo in that team fight coming out of Godzilla and Video Gamer 69. Just so much AoE, CC, and damage coming out as Godzilla flag and drags through multiple members and gets a Cataclysm onto multiple members. Video Gamer 69 is able to get a stun off onto at least one person thanks to that Cataclysm.
Boar Rider Man going very low there, but luckily for him, January used his ult at the beginning of the fight on Wing Nation. So,
yeah, and Video Gamer 69 is a little bit tankier than I think any of the members of Return of the Middle Sticks are capable of dealing with right now, which is why he's 402 right now on this Poppy. He's so tanky, they don't do enough damage to melt through him, and he's kind of just able to go where he pleases. Beats down Winged Nation on the other side of the fight as he's trying to back out.
Yeah, and importantly for Video Gamer 69 here, it is a double tanky. You know, he had his Sunfire Cape and he had his Mercury Treads both finished. So it's not like, you know, Hulk was doing ridiculous damage to him because he only had armor, and it's not like Meristematic was doing ridiculous damage because he only had magic resist. It made it so that he could actually win that 2v1 without either of them melting him, particularly Wing Nation going to dodge away from the charm, but still takes about half, a little more than half his health.
Shugo Tenshi here.
Shugo Tenshi.
I think Shugo Tenshi was a little bit hasty with the use of his charm. Oh, that's some good damage going down onto him. One more auto attack!
Rocket! Boar Rider Man not going to get because the Wild Growth is going to keep him alive now. January might be in trouble. Hulk moving on to him. The 9 caliber net over the wall. That's going to be the pull in, and Lulu goes down, but Godzilla in the backline on Boar Rider Man. He is going to get him, but not before going down to Wing Nation, and now Video Gamer 69, he's tanky, but not that tanky. He goes down to 4 members of Return of the Middle Sticks who are now chasing down January. He tries to get away, but the biggest snowball ever is going to knock him up, pull him back, and kill him.
Yeah, this is just such a fragmented team fight from the Yellow Jackets. I don't know where January thought he was going, because he all of his team backs off towards the tower. January starts backing off down the river, gets chased down by Hulk. He didn't die until the very end of that fight, but because he got so caught out of position, he's not able to put out damage during that one. Video Gamer 69 comes in with his teleport trying to stop everything from going awry, but he gets surrounded and he gets focused down by multiple members who Return of the Middle Sticks.
Yeah, so it's gonna basically, that one fight by Return of the Middle Sticks is going to bring the gold back to within 1,000. So this lead that Yellow Jackets pulled ahead with in the early game is, you know, pretty much going to evaporate here.
Yeah, this is not looking great. I think Shugo Tenshi got a little bit hasty with the use of that charm early on, trying to catch out Wing Nation. I think he probably could have afforded to be a little bit more patient, wait for that slow to fully apply to Wing Nation, and then just line it up. Wing Nation doesn't have flash. You just land the charm, and then your team can kill him. Instead, he goes for everything at once, and now, hold on a second.
Yeah, Hulk might actually be... No, not really. He's tanky. He's got his Cinder Hulk already. He's got his Ninja Tabi. It's gonna be a little harder for the members of Yellow Jackets to pick him and kill him like that. But yeah, Shugo Tenchi kind of getting a little trigger happy there with that charm and sparking that entire team fight. You're 100% right there.
And I definitely think that, you know, in spite of the lead that they got early on in lane, you look at Border Man, he's 3-2-6 compared to January, who's 1-5-6. The Infinity Edge and a Zeal item and the boots completed for Border Man, and he's, you know, he's not like full on Jinx yet, but he is doing probably more damage in these fights than January.
Yeah, you are missing the Runan's Hurricane right now, but, you know, crit rockets are still a thing even when you don't have the triple crit rocket. But now, Merismatic Video Gamer 69, but that's War Rider Man caught and killed!
And, well, unfortunately, as a Jinx, you don't actually do any damage when you're dead.
Yeah,
so.
Caster Curse, lol.
Wow, a nice charm from Shugo Tenchi means the kill onto Border Man. The Black Shield comes out just too little too late from Chex Mixin.
Yeah, and our Trigger Man here, he is living up to his name, went for that one, and it paid off in spades. It's going to mean that they get this turret here and stretch that to a 3-0 turret lead. Yeah,
3 towers to 0, all 3 in the outers taken down, which means this map is very much open for the side of Yellow Jackets, and Merismatic now might be the one who's caught.
Yeah, Godzilla coming around. We do see the Ace in the Hole coming out. He does have the flash, is going to use the Cataclysm, and Merismatic going very low, going very dead. That synergy with those, the ultimate and the knockup, but Shugo Tenchi is forced to flash away as the Wild Growth comes out on him. Godzilla in the middle of the fight. Wing Nation has to flash away, but he dies anyway. Boar Rider Man now on the side. Shugo Tenchi going to go very low. Boar Rider Man gets a reset. He might get 2 here with Shugo Tenchi. He is going to get the second one. January now trying to 1v3 here. He gets Chex Mixin, but I don't think it's going to be enough because CRXN has to run away. January fighting off Boar Rider Man. He gets him! And now CRXN and Hulk duking it out, but it's mostly just Lulu running away.
Yeah, I don't think Hulk will be able to catch on to CRXN and much less kill him. But that was, again, a very fractured fight coming out from the Yellow Jackets. Sure, they caught out Hulk, or sure, they caught out Merismatic. Sure, they killed him. But then Shugo Tenchi gets caught by a Dark Binding and starts getting melted by Wing Nation and all of the damage that he's bringing. The Godzilla comes in from the side, goes to the Flag and Drag onto 3, and yes, it's a really good Flag and Drag combo coming out of the Jar Band, but there's no damage to follow it up. January's just sort of not quite where he wants to be until like after the CC is worn off, and then Border Man comes in from the side of the fight, starts melting through them. January kind of just, I think Hope kind of got a little greedy, not helping Border Man finish off January, and which means that January is actually able to shut down Border Man before he dies. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's kind of just sort of a team fight that went even when it really shouldn't have both ways.
Yeah, either of those teams really could have and should have been able to, you know, pull that one out. Yellow Jackets with the man advantage and Return of the Middle Sticks with the cooldown advantage, missing that Cataclysm. Or, you know, not having that Cataclysm.
And not having the Keeper's Verdict as well. They used both of those.
And the Ace in the Hole. So, yeah, with those 3 ultimates, and then, of course, with Shugo Tenchi being caught and forcing the Wild Growth, they're just kind of messy both ways.
Yeah. And I think if Shugo Tenchi doesn't get hit by that Dark Binding and they're able to use the Wild Growth to combo with Godzilla's Engage, that's a 1-team fight and probably the Baron going over to the side of the Yellow Jackets. But unfortunately, Shugo Tenchi gets caught by a nice Dark Binding from Chex Mixin. They're forced to use that ultimate early. Then Shugo Tenchi, trying to get a cheeky pick on the Border Man, actually just dies to an auto attack over the wall.
Yeah.
Giving him which is pretty big, because giving him the reset on the Jinx.
That was, the reset on that Jinx meant that he could chain into that second one, the reset meant that he could chain the second one, but now Hulk actually might be knocked up.
Ooh, that's a good Cataclysm.
Gets engaged on with the Cataclysm, forced to use the Zanya's Hourglass, now Hulk going low, Chex Mixin going very low, but Godzilla actually is going to go super low, and he's going to get the GA pop. Merismatic dives a little too deep on the backside of the fight, and now Video Gamer 69 chasing down Wing Nation, has the Black Shield off him, but Video Gamer 69 overextends. He's going to go down. Blows up Boar Rider Man. Now Wing Nation on the run. Hulk not going to be able to do much in the backline. Wing Nation going to take some damage, but it is going to be a 2-for-2.
That was such a good disengage ultimate from Video Gamer 69. I say disengage. It's not really disengage, but more rather remove the damage from the fight, because he kicked Man out of that team fight so that they're able to focus down Meristematic. If he didn't hit that, I think Yellow Jackets just gets wiped there, because there was nobody who was anywhere near the available to punish Man for his positioning, but now
GRXN is actually going to get caught and killed. Meristematic flashes forward, but does not get the taunt. January on the run. I don't think it matters. He's going to die. Meristematic picks up the kill there, and Godzilla escapes with his life.
Yeah, so again, overstay coming out of Yellow Jackets. They're just sort of winning fights and then getting wiped, and Return to the Middle Six are finally going to pick up this tower in the mid lane.
Yeah, this is such a messy game on both sides. Both of them everyone just kind of throwing themselves at each other, and every time they get a lead, you just get a little bit over ambitious, try to stay a little too long, and you even it up. It's 700 gold difference right now.
And it definitely does not feel like that close of a game, but in some senses it does, I guess.
Yeah. It feels very close in the sense that both teams are equally stomping, kind of.
All right, so Yellow Jackets starting to try and reclaim some of the map. They're still in the lead, but Man is very quickly becoming a threat that they can't deal with, and Wing Nation 7-2-9 on this Swain is threatening a lot of space in these team fights.
Oh, feels bad, man. They don't get that ward sitting outside the blue buff, forced to use a red ward for it. Now, Video Gamer 69 does not look like he will be... Oh, okay. He's going to take some damage, but doesn't look like he's going to be aggressed on because of the extension for that Baron ward.
Yeah, I really think that Man was not punished for coming in off the side there. Video Gamer 69 boots him out so that they don't get punished by not punishing Man. And then Man tries to rejoin the fight, but unfortunately...
Oh, Chex Mixon's in trouble. She's going to use her ultimate. Godzilla's the only one caught in it, though, and that's going to be the kill by Video Gamer 69. So with this support pick, they very well might be able to force this Baron. Meristematic does not have his ultimate for another couple of seconds.
Yeah, no teleport either, so it is going to be a 5v3 for a little bit, but Hulk is coming in. He wants to look to see if he can go for this steal.
Stand United is up now. Meristematic can use it if he desires.
First Verdict does kick out Wing Nation, but it's a little bit too early. They're going to try and focus on Hulk.
Oh, Hulk gets the absolute zero. It's going so large, and that's going to be the double kill by Hulk. Meristematic is here as well, and now they all flash forward. January has to flash away, and Video Gamer 69 is alone on the backside. I'm not sure if anyone's going to be able to survive this from the side of the Yellow Jackets, except for January. Video Gamer 69 being pulled in as Return of the Middle Sticks turn their attention to this Baron. Video Gamer 69, are you gonna... Okay.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
All right, so absolute disaster strikes for the Yellow Jackets when they attempt to take that Baron. Hulk is coming in with the biggest snowball ever. They boot out Wing Nation, but that snowball comes in with Meristematic riding on top of the Shen with the Shen ultimate. Hulk gets in, knocks up a few key members of the Yellow Jackets, and then just channels the absolute zero. There's no escape from the massive slow that is that ultimate zone. And then Meristematic, honestly, they're just tanking enough to keep them CC'd long enough for Wing Nation and Man to make it into the fight.
Yeah, so with that Baron buff, they are going to now move to 3,000 gold ahead. They're going to pick up their third dragon of the game. They've got 2 oceans over the Yellow Jackets, a 5-kill lead, and even though they're down in turrets, it's looking good for Return to the Middle Sticks right now.
Yeah, with that Baron, they should be able to pick up a lot of these structures on the side of Yellow Jackets that they haven't taken yet. That top lane one is definitely some low-hanging fruit for Return to the Middle Sticks.
Not to mention Meristematic's split push will be that much stronger now with the Baron buff. It's going to mean that he will be able to take on Video Gamer 69 1v1, especially if there's a minion wave there. Hulk is going to force out Shugo Tenshi's ultimate, but still
gets the root.
Anyways, he's going to be pulled back, has to use the other Spirit Rush charges to get away. And now with this next wave coming in, it's going to be up to January and the gang to try and stop this push.
Yeah, another snowball coming in.
Not going to find anyone, but they are going to have to seed the turret.
Yeah, just so much pressure coming out with these Baron minions and all of the threat. Hulk can just sort of throw snowballs as he pleases, because I don't think that anyone on the side of Yellow Jackets can really tank it or really stop him.
Yeah, and we are seeing that now Return of the Middle Sticks is hitting that late game phase that they wanted, the part where Hulk is tanky enough that he can just kind of walk around in front of Yellow Jackets and zone them off, where Boar Rider Man and Wing Nation have the damage to just kind of blow up anyone that they catch with, say, a bind or a never move, or whatever it's called now.
And there's just a little bit of that experience coming in for Return of the Middle Sticks. All of their players all of their players are veterans to this league. They're all very experienced with playing in team-based environments. And you see that coming in mostly from the way that they are maneuvering the map. Yellow Jackets have been grouped up for a very long time, and as a result, they're losing out on EXP that they could be getting all over the map, whereas Return of the Middle Sticks, at the very least, are making efforts to pick up EXP that no one would be getting otherwise.
Yeah.
Meristematic has a level lead over Video Gamer 69. Hulk is 2 levels up over Godzilla.
3 now. He just got 50.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So it's basically an average of a 1-level lead across this board. For Return of the Middle Sticks. And
watch out for the
now,
snowball.
January gonna get knocked up, but Hulk actually might have overextended. He's gonna be taken down very low. Meristematic uses the Stand United. The Absolute Zero gonna come out, but that's gonna be Hulk going down. Chex Mixon has to use the stopwatch now. Wing Nation in the middle of the fight. That's gonna be the Keeper's Verdict going wide. Godzilla is popped, and that's Boar Rider Man going down now. Wing Nation in the middle. He's going to go down as well.
Whoa!
Whoa! And that's 2 that Wing Nation picks up with his Demon Flare.
Yeah, the Wing Nation, as soon as he dies, throws down a Q and his ultimate just before he goes down. January and CRXN are both standing within range of that Q so that he's able to pick up the double before he dies. But yeah, absolutely an overextension by Hulk.
And now Meristematic is going to be on the run from Video Gamer 69, but it's just stalling for his team, bringing this minion wave in and trying to get this inner turret. They are going to succeed.
Yeah, Hulk kind of just goes deep under the tower, and he doesn't get the black shield, so he gets charmed up as he's trying to back out, and then he gets poppy stunned as he's trying to back out, and the black shield comes down after the CC has landed, so it's not available for anyone else. Boar Rider Man ends up going down because he's trying to support his jungler, who has gone way too deep. And then Wing Nation, he does his best. He goes into the middle of the fight, and Zonya's with his Demonic Ascension active. But then, you know, you're surrounded by 4 members. It's a wonder that he was able to kill off 2 members of the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, it could have been just monumentally disastrous for Return of the Middle Sticks if the Yellow Jackets had walked away with all 5 members standing. But January CRXN going down, it means that they only lose that middle inner turret rather than something more like an inhibitor turret. So now the reset is here, and it's back to 1,000 gold difference.
Holy cow. This game is a lot closer than it would seem, because this game has been like, oh, Yellow Jackets are winning so hard. And now it feels like, oh, Return of the Middle Sticks are winning so hard, when in fact it's been relatively even this entire game.
Yeah, a lot of this difference that we see in the way that, you know, in the quote-unquote gold lead on the map is just how teams play. Are they confident enough in their performance and in their lead that they are going to play aggressive enough that they're just going to take these fights and damn the consequences? So I think both of these teams, it seems like Yellow Jackets really has like a little bit of that rookie sort of. Oh, Chex Mixon going to take a little bit of damage. CRXN going to avoid it, but Hulk has flash, forces CRXN's not going to snare him, and now they might be pinched here because Video Gamer 69 is coming around, but it looks like they're going to be fine. Yeah,
good flame chompers over the side to make sure that there's no follow-up, but Video Gamer 69 is going to try and find somebody.
Now Chex Mixon is going to be caught, is going to go down before she can use the Zonya's Hourglass, and now Hulk is running away. That's going to be Video Gamer 69 chasing up Boar Rider Man. Kill! Shugo Tenchi picks him up, and now Meristematic with the TP gets a little too far in, and that is a 2-man advantage that Yellow Jackets have on the map now.
Yeah, Yellow Jackets, they just send Video Gamer 69 deep. They were like, get onto Boar Rider Man and don't let him go, and Boar Rider Man is just sort of forced out of the fight. He's trying to run for his life, and he's denied the blast cone by the Steadfast Presence, and they just sort of all jump all over him. A really nice catch by Video Gamer 69 and Godzilla means that they are the ones who pick up the first inhibitor of the game.
Yeah, first inhibitor goes down to the Yellow Jackets, and now Video Gamer 69 going to knock up Hulk. That's going to be Absolute Zero coming out. He's channeling it. He's charmed. He's dead. Meristematic now on the run, but Godzilla and Video Gamer 69 both going to go pretty low. Now Chex Mixon and Boar Rider Man are just about back. So the Yellow Jackets learn from their mistakes earlier, and they back off.
Yeah, not gonna overstay this time, but the Baron is on the map. Super Mega Death Rocket has been used. Godzilla gonna be taking the red buff.
He could use it, really, with this, the health that he gets from the red buff. It is going to mean that he's going to be able to tank this Baron a lot better, but the Baron is going to go down fairly fast, and Hulk is dead, so not much of a chance of a steal.
But Boar Man could get resets over the wall.
Video Gamer 69 not going to go down yet. Boar Man is caught. Marismatic does not find the taunt onto anyone. Wing Nation is here, but he doesn't have his demonic ascension. Marismatic charmed again, forced away. Wing Nation flashes forward. January kiting, not going to get slowed, and now it is a question of who dodges better.
Yeah, Boar Man is so threatening because if he gets one kill, this fight is going to be a disaster. He's getting the move speed. CRXN needs to dodge it!
CRXN is down, and now January might be in trouble as well. His support almost betraying him. Oh!
The Eye of Sauron comes in from Wing Nation, and he snipes down January. That's 2 Baron buffs down.
Oh, and now Wing Nation has to be feeling good about himself there.
Oh, but Video Gamer 69, the Black Shield comes out too late.
Stand United is here. The the Keeper's Verdict is going to go wide, and Hulk is on that 5th dragon of the game. Looks like he's going to take that down without any trouble.
Holy cow. So, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say worth for Yellow Jackets Gaming, but some casualties that probably didn't need to happen.
Yeah, it actually ends up bringing the game to even closer gold. And I don't think they're really in a position right now to push their advantage with this Baron buff. So, I mean, I think it's worth just that they got the Baron off of the map, but losing that Cloud Drake, losing 2 members, even though they won the Baron and they won the fight, it really doesn't mean anything for the map.
Yeah, it's still 3 Baron buffs on the side of Yellow Jackets Gaming if they can make use of it. And again, this is coming directly off of the inhibitor going their way. So, as of right now, Yellow Jackets are still in control.
Yeah, they do have super minions pushing in that mid wave. They have to put Boar Man in that mid just to allow him, or just to keep the minions out of the Nexus. So, looks like Yellow Jackets is going to try and, yeah, they are going to take away this blue buff, and it looks like they are going to take away this inner turret as well.
All right, Hulk is looking for a potential engage, but I don't think he can find it. Video Gamer 69 is playing the front line for his team. And that's what they want to do. Border Man is very dangerously far forward at this point.
Yeah,
Video Gamer 69 boots some people out.
Yeah, he gets 2 out, which means January can move up to free hit on this tower. Eye of Sauron not going to find anything of substance. Hulk uses the absolute. Charismatic gets knocked back. He does not get the taunt onto anyone. He's charmed now, and now the hit comes out. Chex Mix is going very low. Wing Nation forced to use the demonic ascension. Poor Man, he's going to go down. Now Hulk is very low as well, even though the Video Gamer 69 is down. This Charismatic and Hulk both down. That's going to be Wing Nation. He's going down to half health, but he pulls 2 people in. The inhibitor goes down in favor of the Yellow Jackets, and January is almost at full health. He's going to take down Wing Nation. He's going to take down Chex Mixon, and it looks like this could just be the game for the Yellow Jackets.
Ace for the Yellow Jackets as Return of the Middle Stick scratch their heads, wonder what went wrong there as Hulk goes in too deep early on, gets CC'd, and then Video Gamer 69 just standing in front of them, presses W, and denies all of the engage power from Marismatic. January, untouched in the fight, wins it out for them with the help of Godzilla just going godlike in the backline. Boar Man not able to land any CC or land any damage, not able to get the resets, and he just falls over, and that means Yellow Jackets take game number 1 of Return of the Middle Sticks.
Yeah, the Yellow Jackets coming out strong. The underdogs here, they are going to bring it to match point for them. So Return of the Middle Sticks needs to shape up or ship out. So let's see if they can fix their mistakes for the next game, and we're going to take a quick break before the next game of this series.
Yep, so we'll be back in just a few minutes. We'll see if Yellow Jackets can close out this, what can only be called an upset over Return of the Middle Six, or if Return of the Middle Six can push it to a game 3. We'll see you in just a few minutes. Wow. Internet, hello and welcome back to the GRLCS Spring 2019 Gold Cup quarterfinals. This is, once again, the final quarterfinal of the split, actually.
Yeah.
Between number 1 seed from Bilgewater, Return of the Middle Six, and number 4 seed from Shadow Isles, Yellow Jackets Gaming. And in game number 1, we had quite the surprise as Yellow Jackets Gaming come out with a, not decisive, but a very nice victory over Return of the Middle Six.
Yeah, not only did they have a really good showing in the early game, just Godzilla taking control of the map super early and getting January and CRXN ahead. Not only did they do that, but also in the mid game, it was just so back and forth to the point where even though the gold was even, it looked like one team or the other was just kind of stomping for 3 minutes.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, Yellow Jackets, they've got this game. They've dove Bull Rider Man and Chex Mixin like 3 times now. Oh, what the heck? Return of the Middle Six are winning team fights because Bull Rider Man just doesn't get shut down. They're going to win this game. Oh, and then a throw at the top lane inhibitor tower just like completely turns the game on its head in favor of Yellow Jackets Gaming. Return of the Middle Six just sort of can't recover from that one after the Baron goes their way. So we are just waiting for the teams to be completely ready for Champion Select. Speaking of which, I should probably update this.
Well, luckily for us, the Yellow Jackets did choose blue side, so this will be their second game now on blue side. Return of the Middle Six, obviously, with red side now.
Well, the same, because Return of the Middle Six wanted red side in game 1, so they got it. Yellow Jackets Gaming wanted blue side in game number 2, so they got it.
And I'm sure it's a ain't broke, don't fix it sort of thing. If Return of the Middle Six had an idea for what they were doing on red side and turned out for Yellow Jackets, it worked in their favor. Why not do it again? Mm-hmm. Force Return of the Middle Six to change something rather than letting something change for them.
All right, it looks like we should be getting into Champion Select ever so soon. Bye-bye.
Come on, go guys.
I was hoping that would work. Normally, I'd like...
Bye-bye. We're ready. They're ready. They're ready. Come on.
Go.
Oh, I think Godzilla didn't realize that he was in charge.
Let's go. Oh, oops.
Yep, there you go. Oops. CRXN laughs. Sorry. Lol. So we are going to get into Champ Select here, and I am interested to see...
how they change?
Yeah, how they change, because... I mean, I don't think there was any specific one thing that was just kind of beating Return of the Middle Six. It was just overall Godzilla and the bot lane of Yellow Jackets just really worked together really well. Yeah,
I think so. Godzilla was just sort of monstrous throughout this game. Yes, they had some hiccups, but at the end of the day, Godzilla was making the plays bottom lane early. Then he made the necessary engages to get onto Return of the Middle Six key characters, and namely Bull Rider Man's Jinx. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Urgot again banned away, one of the stronger performing top laners for Return of the Middle Six in the hands of Meristematic. They're gonna ban Vi away as well. Nothing really changing so far.
I think it is mostly going to be a change in picks for Return of the Middle Six, just because I don't think the Jinx really worked out for them that well with the number of different ways that Yellow Jackets had for getting on top, specifically the Ahri, the Poppy, being able to knock away those tanks or to bypass those tanks entirely, or just be Lulu and you can help shred those tanks using Polymorph on whatever target you need.
Yeah, so Return of the Middle Six, they actually do end up changing up their bans at the very end. They ban away the Caitlyn that January had, a pretty good game on. So will they pick? Oh, that left the vein open, and that means January is gonna go ahead and lock that in first pick.
Yeah, so obviously January very confident here with his vein. So we are going to get to see that, and I'm interested to see if he is able to, I don't know, the confidence in slam locking first pick Vayne, you gotta hope that it pans out to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, so the thing we were concerned about in that last Champion Select is, yes, they have a Caitlyn. It's not a slouch in the late game, but it doesn't compare to the damage coming out of Jinx if the game goes very late. This definitely does.
Yeah, and Kaisa Nami is going to be harder to deal with in the early game, well, for a Vayne at least, depending on the support that CRXN plays, but Nami, Kaisa, I think the two of them just kind of fall off compared to Vayne, and another Lulu coming out for CRXN, that's going to be save Vayne's ass Lulu.
Yeah, and I think, honestly, I think Vayne is problematic in her current state, to say the least.
I think Vayne is problematic in any state where she's viable.
So when
Gwynsus is in the game.
Riot has and I'm gonna rant about champion design right now
Jack,
because I
go
can't.
off on Grievous Wound.
No. That Jack's whole thing is the Grievous Wounds thing. I have this whole thing about champion design. So, and this is something that Riot has gone on record saying, Vayne is. There is no time when they intentionally make Vayne good, because Vayne is a champion that feels bad when she's a good champion.
Yep.
Vayne very explicitly has to be below the power curve, otherwise the game just feels like garbage whenever Vayne is in it. You have to feel like you have some opportunity to beat Vayne. Now, Return of the Middle Six, they're going to ban away 2 top laners away from Video Gamer 69, Rumble, and the Dr. Mundo. It is leaving the Poppy open.
Yeah, and so that Nautilus almost definitely locked for Wing Nation, because Nautilus mid has just proven to be so much more impactful in general. Meanwhile, 2 junglers banned away by the Yellow Jackets. The Evelynn is actually interesting because that's more of a Chex Mixin pick than it is a Hulk pick. So they are kind of like accounting for that, the potential, like, oh yeah, I'll just...
I think, but Hulk has played it.
Yeah, Hulk has played it, but I don't know.
Not an entire meme, but...
It's so much more of a Chex Mixin pick.
Rek'Sai for Hulk. So, very aggressive jungler, matching up against Godzilla's Jarvan once again. Although, I'm still very concerned because I just think Jarvan is just overall one of the strongest jungle picks. It's not as good at dueling in the early game against Rek'Sai, but like, it's good in the early game. The damage is strong.
Certainly.
He's got more engage. He's got AoE CC. Rek'Sai, what do you got? Gnar is going to be locked in for Video Gamer 69.
A single target knockup.
Uh-huh.
And the Fury spinny things.
Yeah, that does damage.
Angry sand bug swipes.
And it's not, and like Jarvan, not only that, but like Jarvan also is like really good as the game goes on because he does have that armor shred on his Q. He also has the % health damage on his ult and his passive. Sure, Rek'Sai could beat Jarvan in the early phases of the game, but I think that this is a game where you're playing not for the early game. You're playing to win team fights, and Jarvan is much better at team fighting compared to Rek'Sai.
Yeah, we have seen, basically unless Rek'Sai is solo carrying the game for their team, she just falls off. She falls off really hard in the late game, especially compared to something like a Jarvan or,
Nico!
It's a Meristematic Nico, please.
Is it? I think it's a Meristematic Nautilus and a Wing Nation Nico.
I wanted a Meristematic Nico.
This is a little bit more in line than with what we were expecting.
Sad boys.
Do you think Meristematic will go tank or AP?
I think he's kind of shoehorned into tank here. With Nico, Nami, you're not really, and Rek'Sai even is just bruisery, not really tanky, can't really soak up damage, especially from like Vayne, Ahri, and then Gnar, Jarvan, both of these doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, you got the Narvan combo. You EQ in with Jarvan, put them all in the cage, and then Gnar just sort of hops in, is just like, smash you all against the cage. I really think that, like, last game I was a little on the fence. I thought maybe Return of the Middle Six comp could do something. This game, I think that Yellow Jackets Gaming just have a much better team composition.
Yeah, I am all in on Yellow Jackets here. I don't think the Nautilus is a really...
I think Nautilus has his place.
Yeah.
I think he's very... I think that it was picked specifically to make sure that they have something that can hit January.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I suppose it's Nautilus with the rest of this team comp, and I think my big problem here is really Rek'Sai Nami. I mean, I don't have any problems with Kaisa, just she's a good ADC, and, I think you should pick something better into Vayne. But
I think the Nami is fine, and I think Rek'Sai has her place as a champion, but I'm a little concerned for Return of the Middle Six because I feel like their comp requires them to get ahead.
Yeah. And we saw last game that there is a very strong chance that they just don't. That they have to kind of claw back into the game. And I think it's a lot easier to do that with, Nunu being able to secure objectives or waiting for January to make, mistakes like, jumping under turret and, that bot gank that went really, really poorly for Yellow Jackets. But I don't think that Return of the Middle Sticks relying on Yellow Jackets to make mistakes is any way to win this game.
Yeah. So we're going to have to watch Hulk. Hulk has got to make plays in the early game and get his team ahead, either through ganking or through going in and killing Godzilla in the jungle, because that's kind of Rek'Sai can do that.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, I don't really see, none of the lanes for Return of the Middle Sticks really have any agency on their own. I don't think that Kaisa Nami is really going to be able to kill January, Vayne Lulu in just the straight 2v2, or at least I don't think it should.
Yeah, there's a big difference between can and should, especially in, especially here.
I don't, if Meristematic goes AP, I definitely could see him catching Video Gamer 69 off guard, just like landing the dredge line and just comboing him down. But like you said, we more expect Meristematic to be building that tanky Nautilus, which doesn't have quite as much kill pressure on the Gnar, although it is a very good gank setup for what Hulk wants to do. So I definitely see Hulk potentially playing around that top side.
Yeah, I think Hulk's look here, I don't know. It feels like he has 3 losing lanes, and he has to.
It's not that he. I don't think it's not that he's 3 losing lanes. It's just that the 3 lanes don't have any agency on their own.
He has 0 winning lanes. Really.
Okay. Yeah.
And not Nautilus. He's gonna get bullied out by Gnar if he doesn't go AP. Nico, just I don't know. It's really hit or miss to me. And then the Kaisa Nami, as you said, there's very little chance of being able to kill Vayne Lulu in a straight 2v2.
Yeah.
So, again, the burden of execution here. It's
very much
a
on Return of the Middle Sticks.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to jump into the loading screen for game number 2 between the Yellow Jackets and Return of the Middle Sticks. This is match point for Yellow Jackets Gaming. Return of the Middle Sticks, after being the #1 seed in Bilgewater for the entire split, are 1 game away from being denied semifinals.
Yeah, and this was the team that was literally built out of the 2 finalist teams last split. This is Return of the Middle Sticks very much going for that full super team mentality and... very much going for the full super team mentality, and I don't know, to miss playoffs would be...
nothing short of a disappointment.
Yeah. So, getting into game 2, we're going to see if the Yellow Jackets can try and close it out against Return of the Middle Sticks. So, Yellow Jackets on the blue side, Video Gamer 69 in the top lane on Gnar, Godzilla in the jungle on Jarvan IV, Shugo Tenshi back on the Ahri in the mid lane and in the bot lane, January and CRXN on Vayne and Lulu.
And on the red side, we have Return of the Middle Sticks #1 seed from Bilgewater. It's Meristematic in the top lane on Nautilus. Hulk in the jungle on Rek'Sai, who has forgotten to buy items. Winged Nation in the mid lane on Nico. Borrider Man and Chex Mixin in the bottom lane on Kaisa and Nami.
And very, very astute observation there, Twitch chat. Hulk has no items right now.
Oh.
Yeah, so, yeah.
All right,
we'll
so
see if he notices.
I really hope he notices before it gets to the point where he can't go back without missing his camps.
You gotta go back, like, now. You've got, like, 5 more seconds. You gotta go back now, Hulk.
All right, so that's Winged Nation.
Yeah, that
obviously.
one's Winged Nation. Hulk.
Oh, no, he doesn't realize. He doesn't realize.
And I'm sure at, like, 1:30... Yellow Jackets is gonna be like, nice items, Hulk, just to try and get in his head there. Oh, is that a Nico bug or something?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he just doesn't have items.
Well, we'll just see if he gets level 2 off of this. Can we click on Hulk and see? Let's find out.
What do you mean? We can.
Oh, it doesn't say. Well, let's see if he gets level 2.
That's a negative.
That he does not have items. Okay, so Hulk off.
Okay, so now he knows.
Yeah, now he knows.
He's like, I didn't hit level 2. Oh my word.
Oh yeah, that's a tilt. It feels bad, man. So he now has items and an extra control board.
Okay, so that is actually quite a big deal because now Hulk has been significantly delayed on his jungle clear, and that is kind of like what Rek'Sai does: clear the jungle fast.
Yeah, we're looking at you expect, you know, Rek'Sai like full clears both sides of jungle, goes for early gank, gets kill, continues doing that. Whoa! CRXN was actually one auto attack away from death. If Plasma had popped there, he almost certainly would have been dead, and January even had to heal there.
Yeah, that is not how you want this lane to start out, but Video Gamer 69 really starting to bully onto Meristematic. Gnar...
Expected, yeah.
Gnar is really good, I think. I think Gnar... So, they buffed Gnar in his Mega form recently, where his ultimate is on a much lower cooldown. It's basically up every time you go Mega. Hold on a second.
Godzilla is here. He does find the right Wing Nation. He is going to knock him up and get him down to about a third health. The flash forward and the flash back. Trading flashes keeps Wing Nation alive, and Shugo Tenchi picks up some pressure here thanks to Godzilla.
Yeah, Hulk showing his face in the mid lane to try and push them away, but they know he's only level 2 right now.
Yeah, so this means that Video Gamer 69 knows that he can continue pushing up with impunity. Meanwhile, Wing Nation is going to have to back off because Hulk is not going to be there to save him.
Yeah, this is not how you wanted this game to start if you're Return of the Middle Six, but at the very least, Godzilla has not been as active on the map as he was in game number 1. And Hulk actually going for the aggressive invade. He's stealing away the Raptors from Godzilla right now.
Oh, Godzilla actually,
that's the punish.
He has flash, forces Hulk's flash. Wing Nation going to get the root. But yeah, that's a flash. Another flash for Flash here, and Wing Nation, or Hulk rather, only steals away a couple of those little...
Yeah, the worst part of that is Hulk didn't even get the full Raptor camp. So that's a lot of time wasted by Hulk. Fortunately for the side of the Return of the Middle Sticks, Godzilla's not really doing anything with this, time lead he has over Hulk right now. He's like tried to go and steal away the wolves, but the wolves were already gone.
Yeah, it's just things are not coming up Hulk right now. So he is going to have a rough time here in this early game. We're sitting at about 5 minutes, and he has already backed twice. So that's not something that you want to see on your Rek'Sai clear.
Yeah. So January and CRXN starting to play this lane a little bit more aggressively as they have the wave in their favor. They have the EXP lead. January going to move forward aggressively.
Wing
but here
Nation
comes Wing
is
Nation.
here, yeah.
So is Hulk.
So if Wing Nation can, no, he's not going to be able to find a route here. And now Shugo Tenchi knows. So, yeah. Shugo
Tenchi just hanging around, waiting to see if he can find anyone. He gets a charm onto Hulk, and that's a good fair bit of damage onto that jungler.
Yeah, so now Video Gamer 69, Meristematic duking it out. Video Gamer 69 actually going in very deep. He needs to get that. Yep, he's going to get the Gnar. Now he is going to try, but Meristematic gets him so low.
Yeah, the Corrupting Potion just burning away on Video Gamer 69, who hasn't recalled yet. Meristematic has taken his recall, but Video Gamer 69, he is confident enough in his ability not to die to go for these hard trades because he knows he's just gonna back and teleport back to lane. Meristematic has already burned his teleport back to the lane, so now he has a huge advantage coming back in.
Yeah, Video Gamer 69 got his Phage, and that is huge.
But he's not level 6 yet!
Maris is 6! Video Gamer 69 already at half health. He's going to get the Aftershock pop onto Video Gamer, but it's not going to bear any more fruit here.
Oh my goodness. Video Gamer 69 is playing a very dangerous game right now.
Yeah, he is playing chicken with Nautilus, and that's not something that you do when you're not level 6.
Alright, so January and CRXN moving forward aggressively once again. Check my team to take a little bit of damage for it.
Yep, it is going to be the Pix pops. Oh,
Warrior has no mana, so needs to be very careful going up against January right now.
Yeah, he does lose that trade. And yeah, he is very low mana, and that press the attack pop by January meant that he was not able to continue trading there. So January comes out, favored in that trade.
Alright, January and CRXN. And January and CRXN are, just by virtue of champions, they're perfectly happy to go farm and go even in this lane.
Yeah.
They're actually, I mean, they're behind about a wave's worth of CS, but they have not been pressured very much at all. Wing Nation and Hulk tried to make something happen in the bottom lane once, but they didn't get anything for it. Not any summoners, not any kills. And so this Vayne is just gonna slowly but surely become a problem.
Yeah, and this is one of the lanes where even is winning, because Vayne is just going to do so much more in the late game than Boar Rider Man's Kaisa can ever hope to do. Although that is a pretty cool Invictus skin.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm on Return to the Middlestick side because that's skin now.
Yeah. Ariel and I were talking about this during the last series, but I'm a big fan of the IG skins in game. I think their splash art looks kind of meh.
I think their splash art is kind of like
meh.
It's like edgy anime. Like Samsung White skins looked pretty anime, but it was like shonen anime.
Samsung White's splash arts were just really well designed. I think that I feel like the IG skins are just kind of bland as far as their splash art goes.
I felt like they all looked the same.
Yes, yeah, that's what I think.
They
too.
all had the same face, and it was all just kind of angry.
I'm all for the subdued color palette, but like
the
whatever.
black and white.
Hold on a second.
Great, yeah, but now Maristamatic is going to get knocked into the wall, but he does not get stunned here. Video Gamer 69 does not manage to hit the Gnar, but he is going to hit this stun. Maristamatic now going to get hit with this boulder. Video Game 69 has the press the attack on him. He's going
one more
the knockup, and now Video Gamer 69 might have overstayed. He does have flash available. Is he going to be able to get it? He has does get it away, but trades his flash for nothing on Maris' side.
And that's what I'm talking about. Look at the power of Mega Gnar right now. You see how many times he walloped onto Maris?
Oh no! January's in. He's on Chex Mixon. Chex Mixon has the flash available, but she's knocked up. January goes very low. Chex Mixon goes down for first blood in a 2v2. The Vayne gets a kill.
Yeah, January on this Vayne knows exactly what he needs to do. He sees Chex Mixon vaguely forward. It just goes tumble auto condemn right into the wall, and Chex Mixon just falls over.
Hulk is going to get the solo kill on Video Gamer 69 using that ultimate.
Godzilla's here, but he's in a 2v1.
Oh, he is going to get the double knockup. Hulk now in trouble because of the Cataclysm. He's going to go down now. Godzilla and Maristamatic duking it out. Maristamatic does not have any cooldowns available. Oh! He's going to go down for the double. But Wing Nation's here. The flash forward. The root is not available. The root does not land. But Godzilla, despite his fancy feet, cannot find anything.
January doing so good.
Ooh! The Killer Instinct is going to take him down. Boar Rider Man walks away with a kill. He might walk away with two here with CRXN. No! The shield!
Oh, it is the double kill! Boar Rider Man answers back!
And yeah, he says, you take one, I'll take two. And so he is going to find himself two quick kills in return. And it's going to bring the gold back, back to spitting distance.
Wow, okay, so Hulk comes in, solos out Video Gamer 69, who stayed a little bit too long at too low of health, just does not expect Hulk to come back around for the repeat gang. But then Hulk and Maristamatic, but even between the two of them, I feel like they should have been able to kill Godzilla, but both of them are too scared, not willing to risk their own lives to work together and focus him down at the same time, so they end up both going down. United we stand, divided we fall. Wing Nation comes to make it okay, but boy, oh boy, was that not great in that top lane for Return of the Middle Stakes.
Hulk and Maristamatic, they were like the Avengers in the beginning of the movie. Like, in the beginning of The Avengers, when they're all like, I'm more important than you because I'm the best Avenger. And this is before they realize, wait, actually, we all kind of suck without each other. So Hulk and Maristamatic need to buddy back up. Captain America and Iron Man need to get it together here.
All right.
Spoilers for a movie that came out in 2012, guys. Thanks.
All right. But after January and CRXN with just such a clean 2v2, January oversteps his bounds. Boarderman just goes aggro onto him as Chex Mixon's coming back into the lane. Killer Instincts forward, kills off January, and they chase down CRXN.
Yeah, so this is going to mean that Boar Rider Man walks back in the lane with his Storm Razor.
That's
CRXN is caught. That's going to be a kill very soon. Yep, Boar Rider Man on a killing spree. Now January also might be in trouble. One more auto attack. Boar Rider Man, the nullifying orb almost definitely saves January's life there.
Yeah, that plasma doing magic damage. He's able to survive with the help of that nullifying orb, but Wow. Borderman and Chex Mixin for having given up first blood do not feel like they're behind in this lane at all.
And now we see Video Gamer 69 getting very aggressive again. He's going to get the stun onto Meristematic. Another boulder. He is near the wall. Can he pull him in? He does not get the stun again, but Meristematic has, he's very low. He has to walk away. Godzilla gets knocked up. Here. Bull Rider Man gets the kill. Shugo Tenchi knocked up. Bull Rider Man. Oh, the kill by Chex Mixin, and the Killer Instinct comes in off the side.
Godzilla and Shugo Tenchi just not respecting the damage coming in Return of the Middle Sticks. Godzilla goes in for the flag and drag, trying to get Shugo Tenchi in there in time.
Oh, and now January's here. Chex Mixin, he flashes the bubble, and January, he might have overextended here because Wing Nation is still in the lane.
Wow. That was very over-aggressive from January. Very optimistic, I have to say. And Godzilla and Shugo Tenchi, they just don't respect the damage coming out of their opposition.
Yeah, it's, that was, not unwise. Godzilla thinking that he can tank Boar Rider Man, Chex Mixin, and Hulk for, like...
Yeah, that Acathian Rain does massive, massive damage when it's all focused onto one person, and that one person happened to be Godzilla. He gets burst down. Shugo Tenchi comes in for the assist, or for the attempted assist after death, and then Hulk just comes back in, knocks him up, and then they just sort of melt through his health bar. Hulk is now at the point. Hulk is, after such a rough start to this game, has come back in spades.
Yeah, but we do see 3 turret plates already taken on the bot side for Return of the Middle Sticks, 2 in the bot for the Yellow Jackets, and then 2 more in the top side. Video Gamer 69, while the rest of his team has just been kind of throwing themselves at this bot lane, Video Gamer 69 is like, I don't know what y'all are doing, but I'm just gonna bully Meristematic as much as I possibly can.
Yeah,
because I'm Gnar.
Just that the top lane island that all top laners really know that it is in truth.
And now the turret plating has fallen. Return of the Middle Sticks will be picking up first turret here. And so they move to a 1,500 gold lead.
Yeah, Boar Rider Man and Chex Mixin really asserting themselves in this lane. Jeremy's going to connect on the Wing Nation, but so will the Root.
Yeah, Shugo Tenchi, though, the Pop Blossom is available. It's going to be dodged away from by Spirit Rush. And now Wing Nation's in trouble because the Cataclysm is going to mean the Godzilla gets killed. Now January, he's in trouble, but Boar Rider Man goes down because Gnar's here, and now Chex Mixin is another one in the pocket of January.
A beautiful teleport from Video Gamer 69 swings the fight, and a last-second condemn and heal from January means that Boar Rider Man's not even able to pick up that kill. Hulk is trying to snipe a Prey Seeker onto Shugo Tenchi to potentially.
They know.
Oh, he hit it!
He hits it, and he's gonna get onto him. Hulk gets a kill. Shugo Tenshi's so greedy.
Oh my!
Now knocked up, and Godzilla trying to 1v1 him, but as we said, Rek'Sai should win these 1v1s, but also Godzilla's a little bit stronger and has cooldowns.
Yeah. Holy cow. I cannot believe that they did not. Godzilla has to know you have to block that Prey Seeker or Shugo Tenchi is dead. There's like very, very few abilities that can actually dodge Rek'Sai ultimate now if he's already flying at you.
Yeah. You can Nocturne ultimate and then fly to someone else while Rek'Sai's flying at you and it'll break the leash.
Yeah. You have to. It's astonishing how many units of distance you have to clear as the Rek'Sai is flying at you.
It's like 1,500, I think.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, Flash won't do it.
Yeah, Flash will definitely not do it. I think it is actually, like, level 1 Nocturnal.
Uh-oh. Hold on a second here.
Meristematic might be in trouble. Godzilla gets pulled in, but Meristematic is not... Yeah, Meristematic, he's very tanky, but now Shugo Tenchi uses the Spirit Rush to get away. Meristematic now getting run down by Video Gamer 69, who, does he have the... Well, he doesn't need it because he has red buff.
Wow, Hulk got really low somehow.
I think they tried to go for a dive or something. Wing Nation going very low as well. It's going to mean that Return of the Middle Sticks might just have to walk away.
Yeah, and because of that, they're not able to push on this mid lane, and that means 3 members of Yellow Jackets are able to push in this top lane.
Look, guys, I asked Rek'Sai her pronouns, and she just kind of screamed at me and tried to kill me, so...
Well, I mean, when we use he, she,
it's for Hulk.
He
Hulk's
is referring to Hulk.
I know Hulk's a dude. So now it looks like the Yellow Jackets are going for this Rift Herald. And
Yellow Jackets are just playing such a united game right now.
Chex Mixin takes half her health in 3 auto attacks.
Yeah, Video Gamer 69 is a real threat right now. This Gnar is I think Nar's really good.
Yep, he's a good champion. Definitely a good champion. So now 4 members strong. The Yellow Jackets are going to take it to the mid lane. Meanwhile, Shugo
Nope, they're going to go Cloud.
They are not going to the mid lane. I am very wrong. Doesn't get the knockup, feels bad, man. But we could see a duel.
Wait, where are they going? Oh, they don't want to fight.
I don't think they want to fight.
There's a lot of vision in this area in favor of Return of the Middle Stick, so I understand the hesitation.
Yeah, if you kind of step up in the wrong place, if Wing Nation gets a drop on you, that's an easy loss of that fight and then of that dragon. But it means that they're going to give up this mid turret, so kind of a poor rotation here by
I'm not entirely sure. Did they like ran straight down the river? Then they didn't take the Cloud Drake. They picked up the Scuttle Crab, and then everyone recalled, which means that Return of the Middle Six kind of get an uncontested tower and almost certainly uncontested control of this dragon.
Yeah, it looks like Yellow Jackets don't even want to try and mess with them here.
Yeah, Video Gamer 69, he wants to find something here, but he might be caught by Meristematic, who's going to land the dredge line.
Yeah, Meristematic pulls him in, and now Rek'Sai's here, but that's going to be Wing Nation actually forced away using his flash, and now the Rift Herald is going to pick up this turret for Yellow Jackets. Video Gamer 69 going to do some annoying damage to Meristematic. Ooh,
it does get the charge.
Yeah.
Meristematic takes a big chunk of damage to the face from Shugo Tenshi.
Yeah, so about a third of that health is taken down by that one charge, and Video Gamer 69 is Mega now, so that's not going to be up for a little while longer.
Yeah, you don't want to fight the Gnar when he's Mega. That's the best time for a Gnar to team fight. The best time for a Gnar to 1v1 is when he's Mini, and the best time for him to team fight is when he's Mega.
I think the best time for Gnar to 1v1 is, I think he's like, 75%. He gets one good like press the attack range thing, and then he just jumps on you, stuns you up, does a whole lot of stuff with.
It actually is the opposite. You want to be Mega turning into Mini so that you like Gnar them into the wall, and then you turn Mini and chase them down.
Okay, so I suppose against Meristematic, it's a little different because he's so tanky that you want to get like all of your Mega rotate, like you can get your boulder rotations off.
You actually do significantly more damage to tanks as Mini Gnar because of the hyper procs. Oh, meanwhile, he's gonna get the Wallop off.
And here we go, Mega going into Mini, he's gonna get the stun, and now
well, it doesn't matter because there's plenty of damage coming out as January is here.
This isn't fair, because January gets the kill here, and they are in this top lane now.
So what is this? This is a 1.8 thousand gold lead in favor of the Yellow Jackets right now.
Yeah, and I'm guessing Junior.
Oh, he's going for it!
He's gonna jump onto January, and Hulk now is polymorph stunned, pushed back. He's gonna be taken very low. January has to flash out. That's gonna be the Cataclysm down. Wing Nation doesn't get the ultimate off, and now Boy Rider Man on the run. He has the flash available. Is he gonna use it? He does not. He need it because he doesn't. He dies.
Bull Rider Man way too far forward. Wing Nation, they just get absolutely popped by Yellow Jackets Gaming. Yellow Jackets know exactly when they need to pull back and when to go forward. They pull back appropriately, wait for them to come towards them, wait the cooldowns out. Godzilla comes in with a beautiful Flag Drag Cataclysm. Wing Nation is taken down through the Pop Blossom shield before he can actually get off any damage.
Yeah, and opposed to where the last game was, pretty back and forth, pretty two-sided. This one, Yellow
Hulk is in the pit!
Hulk's in the pit, but he's stunned. He's gonna go down, and he cannot get the steal. Godzilla is gonna pick it up, and Yellow Jackets move to a 5,000 gold lead.
Okay. Yellow Jackets Gaming just feel like they're all on the same page right now. They're so united in their plays. They know they run back as a team and then they turn back around and go forward as a team.
Yeah, in the last game it seemed like it was just very back and forth, lots of miscommunications on both sides, but in this one, Yellow Jackets, they are coordinated and they know exactly how to tear down Return of the Middle Sticks and capitalize on all these mistakes. Meristematic a little too far forward on the side of the map that isn't quite warded well enough. Kill him. Give it to January, and they are feeding this Vayne very well.
Yeah, and the Vayne was banned out in game number 1. They opted to change that ban out for a Caitlyn, and the first pick worthy Vayne for Yellow Jackets seems to be paying off.
Proven itself here, yeah. Now with that Gwynsu's, it is going to be that 2-hit Vayne. Only 2 hits for Silver Bolts.
This is a frozen mallet on this Gnar, so Meristematic needs to be very careful about going into trading range with him.
Luckily for Meristematic, he did just go into Mega, so it's going to be a little bit harder for him to get damage off before, you know. And now, with that init turret down, Wing Nation barely dodges away from that. And Video Gamer 69 is back to split pushing on the bot side.
Oh yeah, but Video Gamer 69 looks to be getting collapsed on here.
Yeah, he is going to get knocked up here. The jump is going to be canceled. Video Gamer 69 flashes over the wall. Hulk uses the ultimate. Is he going to be able to take him down? Well, now
Wow,
Video Gamer 69.
The slow is insane from Video Gamer 69. He just gets so much movement speed, slows down Hulk. Godzilla
is a little forward, but you know.
Got out of minions on this tower, but it doesn't matter. They're just gonna force it down.
Yeah, that is 5 turrets to 2 now. They're 6,500 gold ahead, moving into this inhibitor turret. They want to try and crack the base before the Baron buff goes down. This would be huge for them, but now Nautilus is here. He's gonna be charged and just dead. Oh, he's knocked up again, and that's Godzilla jumping in. He's gonna kill him. Wing Nation gets it. 3-man pop blossom. TRX and January. Godzilla go down. Video Gamer 69 gets the kill on the backside on Boar Rider, man, but is it going to... No, another one on Shugo Tenchi. It's a 3 for 4.
And that is the potential throw that Return of the Middle Six have been waiting for. Wing Nation gets an absolutely massive pop blossom off. Just deletes 3 members of Yellow Jackets Gaming. Boar Rider Man does eventually fall on the side to Video Gamer 69, but he was not able to be a presence in that team fight because he could not go Mega.
Yeah, and Wing Nation basically solo saving that team fight for his team.
Yeah, Meristematic got in there and basically died.
Yeah, the entire chain CC combo, it was... CRXN? We didn't see it.
All right. Yeah, so Meristematic runs into the team fight. He's looking for a depth charge or a dredge line or something onto somebody. He gets charmed immediately. Then he gets condemned into the wall. He survives a lot longer than I expected him to, thanks to the help of Chex Mixon's healing. But he does eventually go down without having really had an impact on that fight.
Yeah, but the benefit of that was there was no condemn, there was no charm, there was no polymorph, and there was no flag and drag available to deal with Wing Nation, who just wrecked the team.
Yeah. Absolutely massive ultimate coming out of that Nico. We'll see if he can do it again, or potentially Borderman can be a little bit more of a presence in these team fights.
Yeah, so unfortunately for Yellow Jackets, they were not able to crack the base on that push. So they're gonna have to either, try for a team fight or wait for another Baron or, a Dragon just to kind of bait Return of the Middle Sticks onto their side of the map where they can fight a little more on their terms.
And Borderman, he's got, 2.5 items. He's becoming Kaisa. Vayne actually about even in terms of items with him. I want to know their gold differential.
Yeah, so that is... Yeah,
it's like dead even in terms of gold between the two of the teams.
40 gold.
The big difference in terms of gold is between those top laners, between Video Gamer 69 and Meristematic. There's a 23 CS discrepancy and a 3 kill discrepancy.
Yeah, and a couple of assists to boot. Video Gamer 69's got a pretty hefty bounty on him. So, having him get caught or potentially could be great for Return of the Middle Sticks. They might want to just try and force that and then put that gold onto Wing Nation or Boar Rider Man.
Okay, so not to be discouraged by that fight in the top lane. They're gonna go back to the top lane and continue forcing on this one. No inhibitors have fallen yet, and it's still a near 6,000 gold lead in favor of Yellow Jackets Gaming.
Godzilla, though, he is going to get rooted. Lots of damage.
Some good damage.
Yeah.
But he has got a Guardian Angel. This is a very split fight.
He gets the charm. So Hulk's at half, Godzilla's at half. And it looks like the Yellow Jackets are just going to back off because Baron is up in less than a minute.
I think if that charm doesn't land, then Yellow Jackets just sort of fall over there. They were so split right there. And Godzilla had already used the flag and drag to go out. Shugo Tenchi could have used the Spirit Rush, but he could not rejoin his team. He'd have to run farther and farther away.
Yeah, so Yellow Jackets pushing these waves out. They want to be able to get control over this red side jungle before the Baron spawns. And they want to try and bait something, it looks like.
Oh, dear.
Meristematic. January is here. The depth charge is going to go up, knocking up 2 members. Meristematic now has to find
That's a good prison.
Now, Boar Rider Man might be able to get into this. Meristematic goes down, however, and now Godzilla's on the backside. Chex Mixon's dead. Wing Nation cannot really find an avenue in, and now Hulk is going to go down. Wing Nation tries to get the Pop Blossom, flashes forward, catches 4. Wing Nation can't do it. Shugo Tenchi gets the kill, and it's a 4-0.
That was absolutely insane. The glacial augment from Shugo Tenchi was absolutely huge in that fight, because Wing Nation, he was trying to come in off the side. He very nearly got in as he baited out all the CC with the Nico clone, but the slow was massive, and Wing Nation could not get in there with his ultimate to demolish the members of Yellow Jackets Gaming, and they just slowly but surely pick up Meristematic, Hulk, Wing Nation, and they just take the Baron uncontested.
And we saw how much damage that Pop Blossom did. It took all 4 of those members to half health or lower. So if Wing Nation had been able to hit that with Boar Rider Man available in the fight with Hulk, with the ult up, it would have definitely been a return of the Middle Sticks fight, but Shugo Tenchi and the Glacial Augment keeping Wing Nation zoned away is going to mean that Yellow Jackets is going to be able to gap them by another 3,000 gold to bring it to a 8,000 gold lead and a Baron buff.
Yeah, and I think, unfortunately, that how good that bubble was from Chex Mixon kind of baited in Return of the Middle Sticks, because Meristematic, he had the opportunity to maybe run out. Maybe he probably still would have died, but he turned to fight after the Aqua Prison landed, and then all of Return of the Middle Sticks try to funnel in. Again, I think Wing Nation had the right idea to go for the fight there and Pop Blossom with the flank, but he was not able to get in because of how insane that Glacial Augment slow was.
Yeah, so now we are looking at Return of the Middle Sticks having to try to keep their base from falling. Video Gamer 69 going to get knocked out. Junior here, he catches Wing Nation. Check Mixon gonna go down. Wing Nation does have the Pop Blossom. Is gonna get it. CRXN is gonna go very low. Junior is down. Video Gamer 69 on the backside, but Wing Nation gonna go down. That's gonna be taken down. Boar Rider Man is on Shugo Tenchi. He's gonna get another kill. That's 3 for him. It's Godzilla and Video Gamer 69 versus Meristematic and Boar Rider Man, but it looks like they are not to be discouraged. They're going to go. Boar Rider Man, no, but one more auto attack. He needs it. He gets it. Video Gamer 69 now on the Meristematic. That's going to be Godzilla here, and Meristematic goes down. That's going to be the ace for 3, and they're going to get this inhibitor.
Holy cow. Video Gamer 69, yes, Boar Rider Man was popping off absolutely in that fight, but Video Gamer 69 is just a little bit too ahead at this point. He just does so much damage.
Chex Mixon gets a good bubble there.
One Nexus Tower will fall, as well as that bottom lane inhibitor, but they're all coming up, and Video Gamer 69 cannot stay!
Video Gamer 69 gets ulted on. He flashes away from Hulk. That's Godzilla coming in for the Flag and Drag. He does not manage to save him, and now it's Hulk versus Chex Mixon Hulk and Chex Mixon gonna take down Video Gamer 69. Another classic overstay.
Yeah, the overstay comes in, but what can Return of the Middle Sticks do with one Nexus Tower down and an inhibitor down in the bottom lane?
Yeah, and, January and CRXN can use this opportunity. They know where Hulk is, so they can just get this Mountain Drake and even up the Drake count.
This is absolutely, it doesn't feel like a close game, but both of these teams are playing insanely well. Wing Nation has been just destroying these team fights, but they're just so far behind. He doesn't quite do enough damage to one-shot somebody. Yes, he got onto January, and January did fall down, but Boar Rider Man's not doing enough damage.
Yeah, he can't really do it right now. Because it just seems like every fight that Return of the Middle Sticks loses, Boar Rider Man could pop off. He has the potential, but Wing Nation just can't really, he doesn't have any setup for him. Meristematic is getting caught early in these fights. Hulk really can't do anything on his own. And then Wing Nation has been getting zoned off by this Glacial Augment.
All right, so Godzilla gonna be taking away his own blue buff. Will they push down the mid, or will they push down the top?
I think mid?
It looks like mid is the option.
Yeah,
it's the shorter lane.
Yeah, it's the short lane, and you've got Video Gamer 69 in top, and the longer one with his teleport.
Or no.
Maybe they'll just back off. Wait for another Baron, potentially.
I mean, the Baron's not up for quite a while.
Another 2-3 minutes, maybe.
Oh, goodness. All right, so... Yeah, they're all just going to back.
They're all just backing,
spend some gold.
So this is 3.5 item January, almost finished with that Infinity Edge, 2/3 of the way through there. Meanwhile, Boar Rider Man is on 4 completed items, looking to sell that Doran's Blade and go for the last one.
Yeah, Shugo Tenshi has a Rabadon's death cap, so, you know, the slow build, the Glacial Augment with the double slowing items, not near as much damage as compared to, you know, the what is it called, the normal Ari build.
Like the Electrocute and
but
everything.
With the Rabadon's death cap and the lead that he has, he's doing a fair bit.
And also, it doesn't really matter how much damage Shugo Tenchi does on his own, because between Video Gamer 69 and January, they're doing basically enough damage for the whole team. So it does look like they are going to 4-1 with that 4 in the top.
That's a catch!
Does pick Video Gamer 69, but he's in here with the Gnar. He catches Chex Mixing. Chex Mixing's gonna go down. Maristomatic now is caught on the side. Boar Rider Man is here, but he is going to have to use the Blossom! 2 men! That's gonna be the flash away. Another kill. That's 4 Video Gamer 69, the only one alive. And is he going to be able to make it out?
Wing Nation goes absolutely insane on this Nico. Flashes in for, I think, all 5 members hit by that Pop Blossom. Instantly pops 2 of them. Boar Rider Man cleans up the other 2, and Video Gamer 69 is the only one to make it out alive from that fight on the side of the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, that was just destructive for them. They take down Chex Mixin, but then Maristomatic, they focus so much onto him.
Video Gamer 69 is teleporting behind this one?
Is he gonna try and steal? There's still 7 seconds left on Godzilla, so he won't be able to make it there, but I think he's just trying to get damage onto Hulk to keep him, you know, to try and force him off
I don't think he can stop this one, and I think if he stays for too long, that's a good sidestep, and he's trying to force one of them off of this one, but he's not going to be able to.
Yeah, that's just going to be a return of the Middle Sticks Baron. They're going to bring it back to 4,000 gold.
Whoa, Video Gamer 69 is not about to let him recall, but he's in a one. Oh, no!
And now Boar Rider Man might be able to do something, but now January flashes forward, forces Boar's flash over the wall, and Return of the Middle Sticks escapes with the Baron and their lives.
Okay, but again, not to be discouraged by this one, Yellow Jackets Gaming are on the offensive on the map right now. They are just hard shoving this one up against a Baroned up team.
Yeah, they have the super minions pushing in the bot lane. Oh, no, they don't actually. The inhibitor just respawned, so it's going to be a lot harder for them. This next dragon coming up in less than a minute.
Yeah, and Wing Nation with his Zanya's Hourglass is going to have a much easier time getting off those Pop Blossoms like we saw in the last fight. And this could be the turning point for Return of the Middle Sticks.
Yeah, they have finally hit this point. It's like Boar Rider Man has started, well, he's at full items, almost. He has an Infinity Edge, or he's building
towards an Infinity Edge. Oh, yeah. Dear. And this could be a big pick.
Yeah. Okay, Hulk is not going to
go deep.
But this dragon is coming down, and it's gonna be the first Elder of the game. So this is an objective that Yellow Jackets is gonna need to fight over.
Okay, so the Elder Dragon spawning here, but look at this. Oh, that's some good Twin Shadows, but
flashes onto Video Gamer 69. CRXN gonna go down very quickly. Boar Rider Man has to get out. Chex Mixin goes very low, goes down to Godzilla. Now Boar Rider Man on the back gets Godzilla's
Wing Nation's dead!
He's down, and now Maristomatic is in the front line, but he doesn't have the damage to do anything. Godzilla going to go down to Boar Rider Man, and now Hulk on the run. He's slow. January is here. He doesn't get the knockup. Boar Rider Man going to get his GA pop, but he gets January.
But Shugo Tenchi's alive. He's gonna land the charm.
He doesn't get the charm, and now it's Boar Rider Man versus Video Game 69. Video Game 69 is gonna be able to get this with one more. Oh, attack! Okay. Video Gamer 69, the only man left standing, takes down Boar Rider Man, and
oh my goodness.
My beating heart.
Wow. Okay, so Wing Nation died without using his Pop Blossom. Or he used it, but he didn't get the damage off. He died in the middle of the animation. I'm not sure when the Zanya's Hourglass was forced in that fight, but he was not able to use it on his ultimate. So he didn't get that massive, massive burst of damage off. Boar Rider Man, I'm just sort of didn't do damage for a certain period of time in the fight, but neither was January. So both of these AD carries missing on a lot of auto attacks. Video Gamer 69 got off a fairly sizable gnar, but RotM was uncontested during that period of time. CRXN dies without using Wild Growth on anybody.
Yeah. So that is going to be two turrets going down, one for each team. And we do see that they are coming back to this dragon, but Meristematic, if he catches CRXN, okay, he's not going to catch CRXN here.
All right, so Return of the Middlesticks back on the Elder Dragon area. They're going to clear out some vision and then possibly start it.
Yeah, they're just going to go for it here.
Look at Video Gamer 69. He's about to go Mega, and he's got the flank if he wants it.
That's
a
slow
good
coming
slow.
down. RotM's on the side. RotM has to use the killer instinct to get away. That's going to be Hulk ulting. Shugo Tenchi jumps away, and now Godzilla jumps back in, goes down. That's going to be Godzilla. Chex Mix and Meristematic already down. January is dead, and now Video Gamer 69 is 1v2ing in the back, but he cannot do it for long. Wing Nation goes so low, but CRXN is the only one left, and Hulk's running him down now. I don't think there's anything that this Lulu can do to try and stop it, except for maybe bait Hulk.
Yeah, that's the type of fight that they wanted on the side of Return of the Middlesticks. They end up winning it out 4 for 2, and Return of the Middlesticks are going to get the Elder Dragon buff on 3 members.
Yeah, so this is going to be 135 true damage here, right?
This is a lot.
Yeah, 135. It's 45 per stack, right?
Let's see. It
100?
is.
Oh wait, did they?
It's 30 plus 20 per stack.
Okay.
It's more the second Elder Trick is more.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we are going to see this true damage burn, as well as that Mountain and Cloud are both going to be increased in power.
Well, the unfortunate thing is it doesn't last for very long. So
yeah, that first one does not at all.
They're really wanting to look for a fight with this active, and they've been winning these fights already. Ever so slightly, as soon as provided Wing Nation is able to actually get his ultimate off onto multiple members, they win the fight.
Yeah.
January is going super aggressive.
Going ham on Bull Rider Man. He's just gonna die. CRXN now, he's going very low as well. He's gonna go down. Bull Rider Man's got 2. Video Gamer 69 is not able to find the kill, and now he might be caught as well. Shugo Tenchi, he's gonna get pulled back. Video Gamer 69 is stunned, knocked up, and he's gonna go down. I mean, it's a 4-man Gnar, but he gets
shuts
4.
down Bull Rider Man before he dies. That's fairly big. Wing Nation flashes forward.
Pop Blossom not going to catch, but the root is, and that's Shugo Tenchi going down as well. Godzilla, again, it's 1 member left for the Yellow Jackets, and it looks like Return of the Middlesticks are just going to shove this in.
January has lost his mind in this game. He flashes forward onto Bull Rider Man. I understand that you're vain, but Flash, as any AD carry, flashing forward to chase down the other AD carry is not what you want to do, because that means you're having to move forward where they can continue to auto attack you while you're moving up. So you just kind of just lost the team fight there, like, really hard.
Yeah, and January dives forward against Kaisa, who has killer instinct. That is not something that lets you win a 1v1. Also, CRXN was not in range for the wild growth. January just honestly wild turtling.
They don't go for the bear.
No, don't do this.
What in the world? The ultimate bait comes out from Return of the Middlesticks.
Oh my god, now Godzilla's in the back of the fight, but I don't think that there's... Wait, January is here. He's rooted, he's knocked up, he's pulled back, he's stunned, and he's dead. And Godzilla's down, and CRXN is down. Video Gamer 69, the only one left because Shugo Tenchi just respawned.
What just happened? Return of the Middlesticks start the Baron, immediately pull off of it. They look like they're running down. Yellow Jacket's just like, oh, they're gone. Let's go into the Baron pit area. Return of the Middlesticks just sort of like, we were still here. They run at you and they kill everybody. Baron goes over to Return of the Middlesticks, and 5 members are running down the mid lane with 3 members of Yellow Jackets dead for another 30 seconds.
Return of the Middlesticks is probably just going to end the game here. They've got all 5 members, and it's only Shugo Tenchi and Video Gamer 69. They don't really even need a Baron wave because of how tanky Meristematic is right now, but they're going to play it safe.
No, you do need the Baron wave. There's backdoor plating is a mechanic on towers.
Screw backdoor plating. Just end the damn game already.
All right, return of the middle six. They are gonna play it nice and safe. Just push in where they've got the waves already. Members of Yellow Jackets are coming back up.
Yeah, 2,000 gold now on the side of return of the middle sticks.
But let's think about it. Does gold really matter?
For Meristematic, it does. He only has 3 items.
Wait, Meristematic is... Wait, how much gold does he have? Wow, he's so behind.
He is a support. He has support gold.
That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, so Meristematic's actually only going to keep getting stronger here.
Yeah, that's the upside, right? Because they're already winning the fight, and their team can only get stronger.
Yeah, and he's not like dying real, super fast. So, he's doing great right now.
Holy cow! So like, yeah, everyone's like near full build, except for Meristematic.
Yeah, everyone's either on their last item or finished, except for Meristematic.
All right, so let's take stock here. 1 Nexus Tower is down for Return of the Middle Sticks. 2 open inhibitors, but they've been winning these fights fairly decisively ever since Wing Nation just popped off on that Pop Blossom that one fight, and he's just continued to do it over and over again.
Yeah, it seems like Shugo Tenchi, who was able to zone off Wing Nation so well in these early fights, and was able to land these clutch charms, just hasn't been able to pull that off at any other point since then. So it looks like, I think Shugo Tenchi just needs to be able to get something really good here in order to keep his team in the game, because Junior cannot do it on his own, and Video Gamer 69, he's just going a little too deep for Junior to get in there and get that damage.
Yeah, I really think Junior needs to just play these fights a little bit slower than he's been wanting to. He's really been gunning it for the backline members of Return of the Middle Sticks.
Yeah, and now Video Gamer 69, he has Mega, and that inhibitor turret is down. But Elder Drake, second Elder, is coming up very soon. 44 minutes into this game.
Oh, that's a big slow. Shugo Tenchi, Charm lands onto Chex Mixin, but not willing to follow through on that.
So a meme that hit a minion.
That one hit Boar Rider Man!
And now Godzilla goes in, Boar Rider Man, but that's going to be Meristematic in the backline. Wing Nation is coming here with the Pop Blossom. It's not going to catch anyone, and now Meristematic just going to melt.
Junior is going wild right now. He gets rooted up.
And now he's stunned! Oh! Video Gamer 69 is here. He's on the Boar Rider Man. He's not going to be able to do anything because Chex Mixin is going to keep him alive for so long. And now Hulk is zoning off 2 members while Boar Rider Man brings in minions with Chex Mixin. They're going to try and end the game here. They can do it. They're gonna do it. Video Gamer 69 can't do anything to stop them. He's knocked up, and they are focusing down the Nexus. Return of the Middle Sticks will not go quietly into the night, and they're gonna bring it to 3.
What in the world just happened? Return of the Middle Sticks, they look like they're about to lose the game. 1 Nexus Tower actually falls on the side of Return of the Middle Sticks, but then Wing Nation just keeps them in this game for so long with those Pop Blossoms for Boar Rider Man to really come online, to really become Kaisa and just start destroying these team fights.
Yeah, so Return of the Middle Sticks, they slog back through this game, bring it back from what looked like dire straits. They're going to bring it to match point, 3rd game. Cue up the Silver Scrapes because this is a best of 3.
All right, so we're going to take a short break before we get into Game 3 of this series. Return of the Middle Sticks versus Yellow Jackets Gaming. Who will make it to the semifinals?
Yeah.
Tell me where do I go? Tell me where do I take us? Your heart is starting to slow. May the water be safe. As I dive in, blood stains washing underneath the waves. I'll be reaching out to keep you safe. As we fall, I can't hold on much longer. We're drifting down to the other side. Try to pull us under. Keep holding out for the other side.
Internet, hello and welcome back to the GRLCS Spring 2019 Gold Cap Quarterfinals. We are into the third and final game between number 1 seed from Bilgewater, Return of the Middle Six, and number 4 seed from the Shadow Isles, Yellow Jackets Gaming. After a surprise Yellow Jackets Gaming win in game number 1, it looked to be the same way for game number 2, but Return of the Middle Six, a long, hard-fought battle, they turn it around and take down the nexus of Yellow Jackets Gaming in game number 2. So we're here in game number 3.
Yeah, so this one's gonna be pretty big one. This is for all of the marbles.
Yeah, you can feel the tension in this lobby.
Yeah, they're just getting in now. Return of the Middle Six has opted for blue side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, this is. I'm nervous because I don't know how this series is gonna go.
I don't even know what to say as well, because it's like we saw 2 games that were just like, Yellow Jackets just kind of took first game by the horns and just ran with it. And
did they though? Because Return of the Middle Six, they almost turned that game around as well.
I mean, yeah, 2 games it kind of went the same.
Yeah, it's just like the very end is the only thing that changed, because Yellow Jackets ahead in both of these games early on. Return of the Middle Six start to turn it around. Then at the very end of game 1, Yellow Jackets take a throw from Return of the Middle Six and take down game number 1. They were just like ridiculously clean. So we'll see. It looks like both of the teams are about ready to get into Champion Select. Eventually.
Go.
I believe it.
I believe in the heart of the cards.
In any case, so we did talk about the stakes, but we'll go over them again for you. Return of the Middle Six, as the number 1 seed from Bilgewater. If they win, they match up against Unnecessary Roughness in the semifinals, leaving High Octane Gamers to match up against Taste Like Armageddon. On the other side, if Yellow Jackets win, they're the ones who end up matching up against Taste Like Armageddon, whereas Unnecessary Roughness and High Octane Gamers will end up playing against one another.
Yeah, so, go.
Yes, we're ready. Incoming.
Go!
There we go.
Okay.
So we are in Champion Select for game number 3, the third and final game of the series. It is Return of the Middle Six opting for the blue side, and they'll ban away the Fizz.
Yeah, so same as last time, taking away that Fizz and Urgot again, same
So
thing.
not too many changes in these early bans. The Caitlyn is gonna in fact be banned away by Return of the Middle Six.
Yep, so the Caitlyn was problematic for them. I'm interested to see if they take away Vayne as well, because, January did pop off pretty early, and then into the mid-game with that, even though they did not end up winning. What was their third ban, or their other ban the last 2 times?
It was Twitch.
Twitch, yeah. Okay, so, trade one. Okay, so they're allowing the Vayne to go through unless they're going to first lock it for Boar Rider, man.
That would be interesting. The first pick, Vayne, looked to be doing work for January, but then kind of got a little ahead of himself, I think. Maybe just like, I gotta carry this game.
Yeah.
And tries to make the big plays, ends up dying for it. Actually, they'll ban the Vayne away for fear of Boar Man first picking it on the side of Return of the Middle Sticks.
Yeah, so again, the red side thing that we talked about game 1, it's you can leave something up and say, I mean,
what ban did they drop for the Vayne? I don't remember. They banned Urgot, Vi, and so Nami will be locked in for Chex Mix, and she did really well on that champion.
Yeah, she did. That was unexpected because we didn't really think that Nami was going to do super well in that lane and then beyond, but she did have a lot of very clutch plays in this past game 2, so good to see her on it again. And it was
that was the ban.
Yeah,
and that means Godzilla's gonna get that in his hands, denying that away from Hulk.
Yeah, so I mean, Hecarim, he's a good champion. What can you say?
Yeah, champion is really good, has very strong ganks, very, very strong team fighting. Not super great in the 1v1 until maybe like you get a few levels under your belt. And then Rumble locked in for Video Gamer.
Yeah, something that has been banned in the second rotation the other 2 times. Obviously, they didn't want to see Video Gamer 69 on it, but Sejuani going to be locked in for Hulk here.
Yeah, very, very tanky, good CC, relatively speaking, high damage for a tank.
Yeah.
Her damage has been buffed recently, and then Boar Rider Man, will he be getting the Kai'Sa again? It looks like the answer is yes.
Yeah, that's not unexpected. That's pretty... I mean, he performed very well on it, made sure that he was, self-peeling with that killer instinct, making sure to get to the other side of the fight, get into the back line, etc., etc. So Boar Rider Man and Chex Mixon going to pilot the same bot lane as last time. Meanwhile, we're only seeing new things from Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, I mean, January has no choice but to go into something new because both the Caitlyn and the Vayne have been banned out, but he'll lock in the Tristana. Very confident in that one.
Yeah, interesting one there, especially since Sivir was up. I think Sivir is just really good.
With Hecarim.
Yeah, especially with Hecarim. So I'm interested. Wow.
All right, so no
Nautilus.
Nautilus for Meristematic. Just too much value in CC on that champion to let it go over. They'll ban away the Lulu that CRXN has been opting towards.
And so with mid and top still on the board, Video Gamer 69 and the rest of Yellow Jacket Gaming, they are going to take away one last ban, and it is going to be...
I would imagine it's the Shen. Because just deny. Oh no, it's the Nico.
Wow.
Wing Nation getting the respect for his performance on that champion in game number 2. So that also makes sense to me. So I imagine that the Shen is probably something that Meristematic is at least thinking about.
And I mean, considering Meristematic's like, you know, champion pool in general and general temperament in the top lane, I think Shen is probably on his mind right now is just, you know, yeah, I'll take Shen, because it's something that just helps get Boar Rider Man ahead and keep him ahead.
Nami. What? Wait, that's
Wait, what? That's illegal.
No, wait, how did that happen?
That's actually illegal. What?
Okay, I imagine that this is a spectate bug. What just... I don't know. I don't know what that champion is. Okay.
What?
And no, this was tournament draft correct,
Yeah.
but I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Okay, it appears that January's client bugged out and it auto-locked him into Nami?
Okay.
So...
Yeah, we saw it.
All right,
I
then.
guess they're remaking.
Okay then. So
Damn it.
we're gonna get into another lobby and remake Champion Select. Remake it up until the point of the double Nami.
Yep. Yeah, that's not good. So they'll remake that and run back through Champ Select.
Oh goodness. All right, so let's.
Can we just blind pick game 3? Like, screw it. Go for it.
No,
Korea
that's
style.
illegal. Oh yeah, I forgot Korea used to do that.
I think they still do it.
No. There's no way they do that anymore. I'm like 100% sure they don't do that. So yeah, we're getting into the lobby to remake this. It'll be same picks and bans up until
until January.
Up until January's pick.
Yeah.
Okay, so how are
right.
you all doing tonight?
Well, you know, my spirit was just broken by that, so...
Oh, I'm very excited to see game number 3 between these two teams.
I'm super excited to see game 3, but, like, can we skip this whole middle part and then just go to game 3?
Oh, my word. Oh. All right, so let's get into this as soon as possible. January is looking to have to restart his client.
Yeah.
Apparently that bugged out. Doo-doo.
Doo-doo indeed.
So have you've seen the movie Avengers Endgame,
Yes,
right?
I have seen Endgame. I saw that last night, which
All
is
right.
why I'm so tired right now, because I got back at 3 a.m.
Oh, that would...
Yeah.
I mean, I was up until 4 a.m. last night, but not seeing Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
I was doing something much less enjoyable, playing League of Legends.
Yeah, why play when you can cast?
Yeah. So, let's see if we can get into this one. Who are we looking for? Oh, CRXN's on the wrong side.
We're waiting for Return to the Middle Sticks to, get all in order.
Oops. It appears that chat is bugged out.
Yes, let's discuss Endgame.
Let's not discuss Endgame
Okay,
because I haven't
so-
seen. No.
There are Avengers in Endgame.
No!
Oh my god, guys, there's like Iron Man,
What?
Captain America.
Oh my god. These are all things I didn't know going in.
Spoiler alert, Thor's in it.
Ah! All right. Enough of this. I would really like to get into this game as soon as we can.
Yeah, seriously.
Thanos appears in the movie. No! Oh, goodness. I will DDoS this stream, he says.
Or we'll talk about Game of Thrones tomorrow night's episode.
Oh, I mean, you can spoil that all you want. I don't care.
I would love to spoil it if I knew what happened.
I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything past the first 2 seasons of Game of Thrones. That's when I stopped watching it. Although people are telling me I should pick it back up again. Oh, we're in!
Out of another, yeah, we're in! Go fast, please.
All right, so repeating all the same picks and bans up until the point where January locked in a second Nami. I'm not sure how that happened. So then what do we expect January to actually lock in?
Well, that would be either a support, well, probably a support, because he wants to save his mid lane pick.
Yeah.
So
It can't be Lulu.
Can't be Lulu.
Can't be Nami.
Can't be Nami. Can't be other Nami.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what does CRX in play aside from that Lulu that we've seen in the first 2 games?
I don't know. I don't really know.
All right, so they first picked the Nami. They got the on the other side the Hecarim and the
Rumble,
right?
Yep. Hecarim, Rumble, and then we saw Sejuani and Kaisa. After that, we get Tristana.
What support would go well with this? Maybe something like Braum?
Yeah, I'm always partial to Braum.
I'm thinking Braum because, you know, the Glacial Fissure is big AoE knockup / slow zone to stack the Equalizer on top of. Then, you know, it also is like a soft counter to Nami because you can deny the tidal wave in its entirety.
And there's always like, I don't know, things that mess up Nami, like dive supports and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, just things that like go. So I know Alistar, Leona.
Alistar would also make a lot of sense.
I mean,
to me.
Alistar, I think, is one of the better like just natural synergies with Tristana, since
Just like the go hard lane.
yeah, it's the go hard lane. Not to mention the fact that she kind of auto pushes the lane, and he just wants to be up in your face. So if you can deny CS that way,
it is gonna be the Braum.
It looks like it's gonna be Braum.
We were totally right the first time, unless they swap it up at the last second.
He's gonna pick. They
were like listening. They were listening. They were listening. Yeah, they'll pick second Nami.
No, it'll be third Nami.
All right, so it is going to be the Braum for CRX, and now Return to the Middle Six do have to show both of their solo laners. They get to know that they're going up against Rumble in the top lane.
Yeah, so that is, nice to know for Meristomatic's counter pick. Well,
Camille!
it is his Camille.
Okay, so I actually rather like this matchup for Meristomatic. No. I actually rather like this matchup for Meristomatic because, yes, the Rumble is going to be able to sort of push you out of lane a little bit during the CSing phase, but Camille, once she gets like maybe 1.5 items, can just sort of jump on Rumble repeatedly, and there's really nothing he can do about it because he's a relatively immobile champion. The Ahri for Wing Nation is a denial away from Shugo Tenshi because he has played that the last 2 games. Shugo Tenshi, what does he get to answer back with? Looks like it might be Talon, which
Well, that's a volatile lane right there.
Okay, so it is going to be Talon for Shugo Tenshi. Nice physical damage mid laner to match with your Rumble in the top lane, bring in the magic damage. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, how does this go?
I don't know.
Okay, again, let's do the nameplates off thing. Which team do we like better?
I mean, Hecarim's pretty good.
Hecarim's pretty good.
And Hecarim plus Talon before Ahri level 6. I mean,
I'm the more we think, the more we mumble about it, the more inclined I am to say I really like Yellow Jackets gaming team composition. Rumble's damage just fall off in the late game.
those equalizers
But
are
like,
never
there's
bad.
not really a tank on the side. Oh, okay, that's not true. Hulk is
Sejuani,
Sejuani.
yeah.
But what I'm saying, like, there's no one who really just sort of the Rumble Ultimate's not going to fall off as much in this game because they do Return of the Middle Six don't have like double tank composition.
Yeah.
The Kaisa will be able to Killer Instinct off of the Equalizer, maybe. So perhaps the Rumble not ideal as the game goes later, but I don't know. I think this could go very well for Yellow Jackets game.
Yeah, I really do like the Yellow Jackets pick comp because of the fact that this is only a one tank composition for Return of the Middle Sticks. Only having Sejuani, it means that Talon is just going to do a lot more. Hecarim just gets to burst a lot harder. Rumble, the Equalizer, is so much better. And just, Tristana gets easier resets off of, kills off of Nami, or off of Camille rather than like a Shen.
Yeah, and so, I think the ideal is for CRXN to sit on January for when Meristematic jumps onto him. I think that's like I think CRXN just let Godzilla go into the back, let Shugo Tenshi go into the back. Your job is not to help them. Your job is to help January not die.
Yeah. It's January needs to be protected here from Ari Charm, Camille ult, Kaisa Killer Instinct, and CRXN. You are babysitting duty on January this game.
Mm-hmm. Oh. This is a very tense game. We're not even in the game. I feel the tension. In my heart, I'm just like. Blah, 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 blah.
Is that what your heart sounds like?
No, my heart
see
is.
See a doctor. Blah, 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 blah.
My heart is much cuter. It goes doki doki.
I'm sure it does.
Return of the Middle Sticks, number 1 seed from Bilgewater. Yellow Jackets Gaming, number 4 seed from Shadow Isles.
Yeah.
This is the gold capped quarterfinal. You expected the least to go to 3.
This is the only one. This is the only one that went to 3, and it was just a toss up both games, which that's. I mean, we didn't even see a close game like that in most of the gold quarterfinals.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm glad that this is happening. I'm glad that this is the final of the quarterfinals because nothing else could compare to this.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad that it is happening tonight at the final quarterfinal. Just a week before LAN. That's.
Oh yeah, these teams are gonna have. I mean, Gold Caps only has a week to really do the research, prep up,
scouting, and everything.
All of that, and I'm just really excited for this game. I'm really excited for LAN. I hope to see a lot of you there. Please just come, even if you're not playing, because it's gonna be a good time. I hope.
It better be a good time.
In any case. Let's go ahead and jump into the loading screen for this game. Return of the Middle Sticks generally opting for that red side. They've opted for the blue side this game. They thought something was first pick worthy. I'm not sure what it was based on what it could have been something that was banned, or maybe it was in fact the first pick Nami for Chex Mixin. But not something they normally do. Normally they really opt towards that red side. They really value that counter pick for one of their solo lanes. So here we go. On the blue side, it is the number 1 seed from Bilgewater, Return of the Middle Sticks, with Meristematic in the top lane on Camille, Hulk in the jungle on Sejuani, Wing Nation in the mid lane on Ari, and Borderman and Chex Mixin in the bottom lane on Kaisa and Nami.
Meanwhile, on the red side, we have Yellow Jackets Gaming, the 4th seed from Shadow Isles, Video Gamer 69 in the top lane on Rumble, Godzilla in the jungle on Hecarim, in the mid lane, Shugo Tenshi on Talon, and the bot lane, January and CRXN on Tristana and Braum.
All right. And nobody's forgotten items. So.
Yeah, nobody forgot items this time.
Oh my goodness, the 5-man invade. The 4-man invade, Chex Mixin's gonna get found by Godzilla. Whoa, the flash immediately from Chex Mixin.
Yeah, lots of respect there.
Yeah, that could have gone very differently. I think if CRXN were the first one to enter that brush, they might have been able to kill Chex Mixin regardless of whether she flashed.
I think, Godzilla just a little,
he's faster.
Yeah, a little farther forward, just because he's faster, but clumping together a little better might have meant that Chex Mixin lost more than just her flash.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it is a summoner spell burn, so Godzilla knows exactly where he wants to go in this early game.
Yep, you're right to the bot lane, because Chex Mixin can't get out now.
Yeah, and it's really easy to set up ganks provided CRXN knows how to hit those winner's bites coming out of the Braum. You can't miss auto attacks.
Yeah, you cannot miss auto attacks, but hitting Qs is a lot easier to, you know, get that first concussive blows stack. So both teams gonna take their bot side camps this game.
Okay. Yeah, both junglers being leashed by their bottom lane. Wonder where everyone's gonna head off to here.
Shugo Tenchi missed 1 CS in mid. GG.
GG, it's over.
Yeah.
Return of the Middle Six got this one. Video Gamer 69 just going to push hard onto this top lane.
Yeah, so meanwhile, January, CRXN, they're pushing here in this bot lane. Well, natural pushing here in this bot lane.
Yeah, the Tristana will kind of auto push there, just due to that E passive, the explosive shot. Video Gamer 69 doing what we expected with the Flame Spitter. Hits level 2, Meristematic gonna have to back away a little bit. Gonna take us some Electro Harpoons and the Arcane Comet to the face. Level 2 hit by the bottom lane of Return of the Middle Sticks first this time, and they're gonna force back January and CRXN.
Yep, the Respect move back. There, you know, they didn't have level 2 until just recently. Actually, January is the only one who has level 2. It'll still be 1 or 2 more minions for CRXN.
Oh, did he miss some CF?
Yeah, I guess he was standing a little too far back, and like one of the backside minions died. So, yep, now he's level 2.
There we go. Alright, so all is well. Nothing too disastrous has happened in this early game yet. We'll see where these junglers choose to push their first ganks.
Yeah, so this is a comparatively painless, bloodless early game.
And that's kind of what you expect coming out of the final game of the series. Both teams tend to play a little bit more passively, a little bit slower. Nobody really wants to make the mistake going for the hero play.
The 3-minute mistake that costs you the series and your spot in the playoffs.
Oh, look at Hulk here. Hulk trying to make something happen in this lane, but it appears that Godzilla has sniffed it out, and he's going for the blue buff steal on the opposite side.
Yeah, we do see Wing Nation moving over, but I don't think he actually suspects anything. Hulk, on the other hand, taking his wolves.
Video Gamer 69 getting the shove in as an Aqua Prison gonna land on the January. He'll just get the Guardian Shield out.
So that does bounce even when the Unbreakable is used on the Ebb and Flow. So it, you know,
it just gets the damage just gets eaten by Braum even if it's targeted onto the Tristana. All right, so it looks like, did Godzilla get a 3 buff start?
I think so. Yeah, he's heading up there, taking his red buff now. So Hulk, little behind here.
Yeah, he got 3 buff by Godzilla in this game, which is really quite impressive, I have to say.
Yeah, and this is going to be great for Godzilla's early ganks because he is already level 4. Hulk, on the other hand, level 3 right now, and I think Video Game 69 knows that Meristematic is not alone up in this top lane.
Yeah, Hulk is up here. Oh, I think he might have stayed a little too long. There's a hook shot on the Arctic Assault. Video Gamer 69 flashes away, but he's gonna get stunned up. Hulk needs to get in range for it. He needs to press E. Oh, it falls off, and Video Gamer 69 makes it out alive. Two flashes for 1.
So now, well, yeah, now Video Gamer 69 does get Hulk's flash in return for his own. Meristematic also flashes to get that hook shot, and Hulk was just not able to get quite in range for the Frost.
Oh, Godzilla gonna get found out by Wing Nation here. He'll back away. The unfortunate thing is, I don't think either of the flashes from the side of Return of the Middle Six were necessary to get the flash out of Video Gamer 69.
Yeah, I think they could have just walked in and it would have, you know, had the same effect, and then they could have continued to chase like that.
Yeah, because Hulk's flash was used to land the Arctic Assault onto a stunned target that Meristematic had already hookshotted onto. And then the flash away from Video Gamer 69, Hulk wasn't able to press E for the permafrost to stun him there, get the last auto off. Now Boredom gonna get tagged by the Winner's Bite, but they're not gonna go aggressive onto him. Chex Mixon doing a fair bit of damage on this Nami early on will mean that they're not able to hard commit for that fight.
Yeah, and considering how bloody this bot lane has been in the last 2 games, refreshing almost to see that, you know, nothing's really happening so far. That top lane is where people are turning their attention to.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
Although
Meristematic is gonna get pushed out by Video Gamer 69. The hookshot gonna come out and he'll trade back nicely, but Video Gamer 69 with the overheat, just laying in those overheat autos onto Meristematic. Aqua Prison gonna connect onto both members there as Wing Nation, he wants to find something here. He just canceled his recon, but a little bit too late on the play.
Yeah, and now Shugo Tenchi does have his 6. He's roaming back down. He did get pushed out early, I believe. Lost a little bit of CS there.
He's able to make it up there with the roam from Wing Nation, so catching a little bit back up. He's got his Tiamat. He's gonna be able to shove in onto Wing Nation, causing him to miss some of that CS under tower.
Yeah, it is pretty important that you get that Tiamat first on Talon. You want to be able to push out so that you can roam.
Yeah.
But Hulk is around.
I'm just gonna parkour over the wall. I really like Talon as a character. I don't like playing against Talon.
Oh yeah, I hate playing against Talon, but I think that his kit in general is like just pretty cool.
It's cool,
It's
right?
a very cool kit, and it feels really awesome to play. But like, screw playing against a red Talon.
All right, so Godzilla actually has picked up a longsword on his Hecarim, going towards the warrior enchant.
Yep, Hulk gonna get his second red buff and his second buff of the game.
Yeah. All right,
Since
so
he did get 3 buffed in the beginning there, he is going to. Well, he has made it up significantly. He's only a camp behind.
with Chex Mixin clearing out some vision as we see Godzilla looking to try and make something happen, but he's waiting for a long time for January and CRXN to make it back into this lane so he can just come from behind. Yeah. Oh, he's on his way in now.
There he goes.
He's gonna get spotted out by Control Ward in the and he backs off immediately.
Devastating charge, though. I'm sure it is active.
He wants to go
now.
onto Wing Nation as here's Shugo Tenchi. They both jump onto Wing Nation. The charm gonna connect. Is he gonna throw out the Orb of Deception? Shugo Tenchi gonna take a little bit of damage or his trouble, but they do successfully get out the Spirit Rush. If Godzilla can make his way back into this mid lane soon enough, they might be able to pick up a kill.
Yeah, I do want to talk about Wing Nation's Ahri build. It is not Glacial Augment Ahri. It is just classic Electrocute. So.
Oh, hold up! Glacial Prison! Not gonna connect from Hulk, but the hook shot will. He's gonna lay down the Equalizer. He's gonna get stunned in place. The Hextech Ultimatum gonna come through and get the Scrap Shield. He's taking a lot of damage, but he will go down. First blood to Meristematic with the tactical sweep.
And that's gonna feel good after how the last 2 games are in top lane have gone for Meristematic.
Oh, here we go. There's the Glacial Fissure as Borderman gonna flash away. One more auto would have been the stun for the concussive blows. Borderman forced to flash away as well as Chex Mixin.
And I will take Glacial Fissure for 2 flashes any day of the week, please and thank you. So January and CRXN coming out in the better end of that trade.
Yeah, and January just not afraid to rocket jump onto him when he has the advantage. The Winter's Bite not gonna connect. Now here's Godzilla. He's jumping onto Meristematic, but Meristematic gets a big shield off, and Godzilla doesn't have his 6 yet. So Meristematic is turning this one around. Those minions are doing work. Meristematic gonna get flashed on, and Godzilla will pick up the kill.
Okay, that was a little bit sus for a second because he flashed and didn't have his auto attack timer back on. So it's like, no, don't.
The Aqua Prison gonna connect on the CRXN, but Borderman gets turned around. There's the good Unbreakable blocks the tidal wave, and January just continuing to move forward. Borderman and January now trading auto attacks with the Plasma stacking up. CRXN coming forward. The Buster shot! CRXN gets it with the Ignite. Chex Mixin is now forced to back away as January and CRXN with the 2v2 outplay.
Yeah, so January and CRXN, good kill there. Getting the tidal wave out early and then capitalizing on that, using that ignite from the Braum, making sure that with the Buster shot, it was going to kill.
Yeah, the Buster shot means that Borderman's not able to Killer Instinct, although I have to say, I think that not using the Killer Instinct earlier was a little bit greedy coming out of Borderman.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. That's something that Boar Rider Man has, well, something that he has struggled with in the past is, saving some stuff or like making a couple of greedy plays because he doesn't want to give something up now, and then he ends up losing a lot later for it. So just needs to make sure to use that Killer Instinct.
Yeah. So now January up an assist. He CRXN did end up picking up that kill, but he's also up 18 CS. That's 3 waves worth of minions.
Yeah, so that is pretty big here.
He's gonna come back to lane with a BF sword, a pickaxe, 2 daggers, and his boots compared to only the BF sword plus the Berserker Screeds coming out of Boar Rider Man is Meristematic. Starting to push back up against Video Gamer 69, feeling a lot better about this matchup.
Yeah, Meristematic definitely has the advantage here now, even though Video Gamer 69 can still kind of like, I mean, he can still trade really well. It's not like he is solely in control of this lane the same way that he has been, so Meristematic, maybe he's gotten a little used to playing behind in the last couple of games.
Yeah, and I really am a big fan of the early Mercurius treads. Magic Resist does very well against Rumble, as compared to like you know, some other magic damage dealers are you prefer to build like health against them.
Yeah, but Marismatic
shot coming in, but Godzilla is here. Marismatic flashes away. He's gonna get barreled into. Onslaught of Shadow is gonna fear him back towards the team. There's the Hectical Domain. The Video Gamer 69 is overheated, so we cannot throw down any more abilities. Meanwhile, Shugo Tenji getting jumped on. Wing Nation misses the charm, but the Glacial Prison will connect. Shugo Tenji gonna parkour over the wall. They'll follow him with the flash and the Spirit Rush. He gets the hit, survive the ignite, but the arm reception over the wall from Wing Nation will secure the kill. Now Hulk is over the wall. They're gonna jump onto CRX and he blows up the Unbreakable and gets the Guardian Shield.
And that was just coordinated. Wing Nation and Hulk immediately flashed that wall with Shugo Tenchi, knowing that that was where he was going next the moment that that Glacial Prison went down. So he tried to get away, and January even committed the heal, but Wing Nation had a third charge of Spirit Rush.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that Hulk actually flashed over the wall to try and get onto Shugo Tenchi when Wing Nation was able to just follow with the Spirit Rush. Is Marismatic gonna jump onto Godzilla? There's the hook shot connecting. He gets this blue smite to slow him up, but Marismatic doesn't have the Hextacles Domain, so he cannot continue the chase.
Yeah, so Godzilla barely getting away there, and Marismatic definitely feeling much better about himself in this game. He is still down by 22 CS, but at this point, he is, you know, knocking around Godzilla. He's just doing a lot better in terms of agency in this top lane. And that's something that you're playing a carry. You're not playing, you know, Shen or...
Nautilus.
Yeah, Nautilus.
Or not AP Nautilus,
yeah,
anyway.
not AP Nautilus.
So Video Gamer 69 just gonna use the Rumble, shove in that top lane wave, cause Marismatic to miss even more CS, but you gotta play a little bit more passively because Marismatic is very quickly catching up and just starting to beat him down.
Yeah, he's got his Sheen moving forward. Does Camille get Tiamat?
Yes.
Is that the double longsword is for the Tiamat?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what any bruiser item is. I'm like, come on, I'm a support, dude. I hardly know what tank items are.
Alright, so Video Gamer 69 hanging around the river, just want to make sure he knows where the jungler is. Shugo Tenchi clearing out some vision as he tries again to make his way towards the bottom lane, but he gets spotted out.
Yeah, these wards and these pixel brushes have been doing wonders for Return of the Middle Sticks, making sure that Shugo Tenchi can't go anywhere without being spotted. But in contrast, Video Gamer 69 is completely blind.
Yeah, Wing Nation is already all on his way up here. Marismatic has the hook shot. He's gonna land an easy stun. Hextacult Domain is gonna be used, in fact, but the Equalizer comes down. It's not gonna matter as Wing Nation lands a charm. Video Gamer 69 goes down for the second time this game.
Yeah, so again,
but Godzilla in the bot lane. He's on a control ward. Chex Mixing gonna find him. There's the stun. He gets the kick. Tidal wave off Godzilla. On the shadows, but he's stunned up for so long. Here is Shugo Tenchi as he assassinates Chex Mixon. Hulk is now the focus. Gonna get stunned up by one more auto attack, but Shugo Tenchi goes down. Borator Man rips him apart. Marismatic has the hook shot. He's gonna go for it. CRXM flashes away, and they're gonna bust a shot him out with January's ultimate. Hulk is gonna land the slow on a CRXM. Borator Man looking for it. Killer Instinct to the back. One more auto will finish CRXM, but he's not able to get in there. January running interference as he tries to escort his support out of the lane. Teleport coming in from Video Gamer 69, but he's got no equalizer. But Borator Man, he's gonna get slowed up by the Electro Harpoon. He's gonna flash over the wall. He flashes over the Arctic Assault. Hookshot comes out from Marismatic. Borator Man is so low, but he cannot get finished off. Video Gamer 69 going very low. The rocket jump forward from January. He's not able to finish it. The charm comes through. Wing Nation picks him up. Video Gamer 69 is the last one alive, and he's gonna go down to this last bit of damage from Hulk. A double kill to the jungler of Return of the Middle Stick.
And that was catastrophic for the Yellow Jackets. Video Gamer 69, he's just been playing with so much untempered aggression, and he flashes into the middle of Return of the Middle Sticks to try and kill Borator Man. He can't do it. January continues, goes in, tries to commit. CRXM there to help him. Marismatic ends up going down, but at what cost? They lose 3 members. Add that onto the 2 that they lost earlier. It's a very long delayed ace for what ends up being 2 members of the team.
That was such a drawn out fight. Members sort of like falling down and then other members arriving to the fight. And then, yeah, like you said, 5 members of Yellow Jackets Gaming end up falling over in return for the 2 on the side of Return of the Middle Sticks. They give up Tower First Blood over to the side of Return of the Middle Sticks. And Borator Man, 2-1-3, feeling very comfortable on this Kaisa now.
Yeah, so now we're sitting on a 2,500 gold lead for Return of the Middle Sticks. Borator Man with the Storm Razor and the pickaxe. He does have that Q evolve then. once he finishes his recurve bow, I think he will have E-Evolve as well. So he's starting to hit his power spikes, and this is looking great for Return of the Middle Sticks right now.
Oh, wow. So Meristematic feeling very good about that teleport into the bottom lane. Did end up, a good charm gonna connect onto Shugo Tenchi. Wing Nation not gonna go deep on this one. Shugo Tenchi just ults to run away. And that is not how you want to be using that Talon ultimate.
Yeah, Talon does not do great when you're playing.
Oh, there's the Tidal Wave. They're gonna throw it up. The Unbreakable gonna absorb it, but Chex Mixon gonna land the Aqua Prison easily onto the Unbreakable. CRX throws down the Glacial Fissure in vain as Meristematic comes in with a hook shot from behind.
Yeah, and that was, we actually saw Hulk just kind of whiff an ultimate, throwing it over the Raptors off the side. I was like, oh, hey, what's that from? Is it a Glacial Prison?
Wing Nation with the greedy pathing. He's going to be forced to flash over by the Onslaught of Shadows. The Equalizer going to be dropped down. Meristematic doesn't really care about it as Hulk is going to come in. Meristematic burning down, but he's silenced up by the own overheat. Video Gamer 69 falls over once again.
Again, 0 and 4, and Video Gamer 69 is just getting bullied by Return of the Middle Sticks here in this top lane. Meristematic and Hulk, or Meristematic and someone else in the Goon
Shugo Tenchi
squad.
jumps on a Wing Nation. The flash is not available as he lands the charm, but it will be January and Shugo Tenchi with a double team.
Yeah, good catch there of Wing Nation, turning around what could have been, very unfortunate.
Oh,
hit on
they
Shugo
can't
Tenchi.
even get the Infernal Drake for that because here comes the rest of Return of the Middle Sticks.
Yeah, and that is the other 3 members we saw, and that's gonna be just the dragon goes over to Hulk.
My goodness. Return of the Middle Sticks just like, you may have gotten one of us, but they just like have so much power to move around the map right now. They pick up the Infernal Drake for it.
Yeah, this seems just, they're shutting them out. They're like, okay, yeah, well, sure, you can have,
The Winner's Bite connected on the board. Man, there's the Aqua Prison as Godzilla gonna barrel into him. The stun comes down and the explosive charge explodes. Shutdown goes over to January.
So January definitely sitting pretty here. 600 gold goes into his pocket, and now he is almost certainly ahead of Boar Rider Man. He does have a 15 CS lead on him, so cool. It's 15 CS lead, and then picking up that kill. Oh, I suppose picking up the 1 kill with 300 extra gold is only 2 kills, quote unquote.
Right.
Yeah. So no, he's even. Doing my math wrong. It's late.
Okay, so 2,500 gold in favor of Return of the Middle Sticks, and that's only going to balloon to a little bit more as that tower does go down. A charm immediately! Shugo Tenchi is going to go down here. The Glacial flashed away from Wing Nation will follow with the auto attack, and the Foxfires finish off Shugo Tenchi.
Feels bad, man. Hulk misses yet another ultimate, but it doesn't really matter because Wing Nation did a lot there. The 2 of them working together, catching Shugo Tenchi as he comes back to lane thinking, hey, I can do something.
Yeah, Shugo Tenchi just really being very ineffective on this Talon right now. He hops over the wall, straight into a charm, straight into an Arctic Assault, and dies.
Yeah, you gotta be scratching your head if you're the solo laners of Yellow Jackets. It's like, this was going so well in the last 2 games. What went wrong here? And I think it's just, well, Meristematic getting a carry.
The Equalizer going to be dropped down as they're going to try and fight over the Rift Herald. They rocket jump in. Meristematic goes in there. There's a Tidal Wave going to connect Aqua Prison onto them. January is though untouched in the fight. CRXN does go down, and they're not able to finish Meristematic. You Buster shot him out 1 too early. A double kill as Boar Rider Man follows the rocket jump over the wall from January. He's getting drawn down by Shugo Tenchi, but Shugo Tenchi does enough damage. That is the Talon for you.
Yep, finished his Duskblade, which means that Boar Rider Man was not long for this world, but he only picks up 1 and loses his entire bot lane, not to mention the Rift Herald went down to Hulk. So, Return of the Middle Sticks, again, they're just, every time Yellow Jackets think that they can get something, Return of the Middle Sticks are there saying, well, you can, but we're taking more.
Yeah, Return of the Middle Sticks drop the Rift Herald in the top lane, pick up the 3rd and final outer tower, and it looks like they're ahead 4,500 gold at 20 minutes.
Yeah, so this is definitely a little more decisive than we've seen for the rest of the
69 getting
games.
jumped on, the hookshot comes out, Aqua Prison gonna connect onto him, the Rumble is trapped, but there's CRXN and January jumping into the fray. Wing Nation misses the charm, they're gonna sidestep away from that one. Godzilla gonna stall as long as he can, the rocket jump forward, Hulk gets a big chunk of healing from Chex Mixon, but she eventually leaves the jungler to die.
And again, Meristematic lives, Godzilla and Hulk trading deaths, and while they were doing that, the Rift Herald getting free hits in the top side. You get something, we get more.
Leandri's Torment finally finished off for Video Gamer 69. The damage amp will be coming as well as the Eyes of Pain for that magic, or for that percent health burn, but it's not enough. The Rumble is so far behind his power curve right now that he's already starting to fall off.
Yeah, this, he is 0 and 4 right now. Video Gamer 69, even the equalizers aren't doing, oh.
And it looks like we do have a pause. RotM with a little bit of a DC here. We'll be back in shortly as soon as that player does reconnect, I assume.
Yeah, I hope.
So, what are we looking at here? This is 4,500 gold in favor of Return of the Middle Sticks.
Yeah, this is not good for Yellow Jackets. Video Gamer 69 already falls off later with that Rumble. Godzilla, he really can't do much when he is if he's one of the only members on the team that's really doing anything. Shugo Tenshi, Talon's very feast or famine, and right now he is not feasting.
He's starving.
Yeah, the guy's got 3 kills, and they were mostly just pick-offs on the side of, engagements and fights. Junior CRXN, they're doing okay in the bot lane, but okay is not enough when you're against Kaisa. So,
So what exactly do you do on the side of Yellow Jackets Gaming in order to, possibly turn this game around? I don't think that they outscale.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I think you got to keep doing what Video Gamer 69's been doing. You just have to do it a little smarter. He keeps going in and trying to take these trades, try to win these 1v1s, and I think you need to do that on a team scale, but you need to pick your fights smart. You can't just walk in when Maristamatic is coming back to lane. It's like, oh, well, hey, I'm here. Oh, so's Hulk. Duh.
I guess you just what do? You hope that Return of the Middle Sticks falters at some point.
I think that's all they can really do at this point. Falling behind against a team that, scales this well, when your team scales...
Not quite as well.
Yeah, not that great.
Alright, so it appears RotM has reconnected to the game. So we should be jumping back in shortly enough.
Please.
Oh, goodness. What is it? After midnight. Wow.
I hate you. I can't believe you've done this to me.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Come on.
Okay. 3 towers to 0. The map is completely open for Return of the Middle Sticks.
Yeah, and Return of the Middle Sticks with the Baron on the map now. RotM sitting on his 2 items. So we are looking at Baron. Baron is a very real objective on the map here, especially with the power that Return of the Middle Sticks. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna quick go to the bathroom.
All right.
If this goes much longer.
All right. So, like he said, 1 Mountain Drake, 1 Infernal Drake in favor of Return of the Middle Sticks. They will take the Baron fairly quickly, with Kaisa having that plasma, doing that percent health damage, taking it down, reasonably fast. Their mid laner. Not anything super fast like a Cassiopeia or an Azir at taking the Baron, but fair enough. On the other side, though, Junior building up his double crit items. He does have the eye edge. He does have the rapid fire cannon, so he does have the chance to potentially do a lot of damage in these fights. But again, I think that the rest of his team is a little bit too far behind the power curve. They don't offer quite as much CC as what he's been used to. So, I don't know, will he ever get the chance to lay down autos in team fights? Alright. So, things just chilling out, seeing how this goes. Ooh, it's been a long day for a lot of us. Welcome back.
Sorry about that. I have been putting... Oh, whoops. I have been putting down water like it's my job. It's just... my voice is just dying.
Okay. So, not sure what the issue is. We'll figure that out here in a second. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna hop over to the camera. You can see David's beautiful face and also me.
And also you.
So what is exactly happening right now?
I don't know. I think there we go. Just gonna see anything. Doesn't look like anything of substance. Ore is gone.
Omega lol.
Omega lol.
All right then.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess you can just watch us until this game gets back underway. Oh,
he's reconnected.
he's reconnected. Maybe we'll be getting back into games soon. That'd be awesome. Oh. Anyways, what were the people's votes on this game?
I don't know.
Like, in terms of their predictions.
Oh wait, no, there weren't any predictions.
There weren't predictions for quarterfinals?
Because no, there weren't predictions.
Oh, that's
for
right,
this
that's right,
one,
right, that's right. Because this one is like a reschedule. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
A summoner has disconnected.
Oh, unlucky.
Kidding me?
It's all right. We'll be in there shortly.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh goodness.
Tell us who you voted for.
Who
I
did-
don't think I voted.
Did we have predictions going into this game? I mean,
I assumed it would be a 2-0 for Return of the Middle Sticks, just, based off of, record. Record
yeah.
and placement, but what's the cube in the
that's a
the
Rubik's
Overwatch-
Cube.
The Rubik's Cube or the Overwatch cube?
Loot box.
The loot box.
That's a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, it's either a Rubik's Cube or an Overwatch box, whichever one you're paying attention to. Or,
Do you like color or play-by-play more?
I mean, honestly, depends on who I'm casting with.
That's actually a really
yeah.
good point.
Like if I'm casting with a really good play-by-play caster, then it's so much more fun to do color because, it's nice being able to rely on someone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I think in general I like play-by-play more. Just in a vacuum.
I don't know. They're both kind of fun to do. I agree though. It's kind of hard to. It's a little hard to do color if your play-by-play is like not super like on the ball about it.
That's the one thing that's kind of hard to do. If you have like a new play-by-play caster or whatever, and because also you always have that itch to just kind of like jump in and take over for them.
Well, I mean, if you're like used to doing play-by-play,
Yeah,
like
that's-
if you're like totally new and you're like not used to doing play-by-play, then even if you're doing color and there's like another play-by-play, you just end up doing like.
Yeah. Or you kind of like accidentally run into them, just kind of walk over them while you're talking or.
Oh goodness. I really like that. There was like a really old meme that I made like whenever GRLCS was just starting and we had Shaster 15 casting with me, and he was a really good color caster. I thought he was, but there was a point where I left Jack and Shaster to cast the game together, and neither of them knew how to.
Oh.
Oh, it looks like we're getting back into the game.
Cool.
But anyway, I made him.
Totally.
So you know the image of like SpongeBob and Patrick like running around like in circles, like not knowing what the heck is going
yeah.
on. It's like them, and the caption is Jack Loves Lamp and Shaster 15 trying to cast a team fight. Oh my goodness, that was some good times. But we are going back into the game.
Yay! Okay, Hulk is respawning, everyone's back on the map, 4,500 gold to Return of the Middle Sticks, and Baron is alive.
Yeah, and I was saying as you were in the bathroom, Mountain Drake and Infernal Drake with a Kaisa. That dragon, that Baron's gonna go real fast.
Yeah. Real scurry. We don't talk about that, Scrambles. Not anymore. So, yeah, again, as I was saying about Yellow Jackets, like, I think they just have to keep trying to force things, because otherwise you're just going to get further and further behind because they scale better than you do. So I am interested to see what Return of the Middle Sticks starts to do with this Baron, or if they wait for the next dragon, etc. And how will Yellow Jackets respond?
Oh goodness, Shugo Tenchi doesn't have teleport, so I'm not sure if he should really be the ones clearing out the bottom lane, because they see him now,
Yeah, they
and Return of the
see
Middle
him.
Sticks just turn onto it.
He has Mobies, but I don't think it's going to be fast enough because it is
Look how
just
fast that Baron
melting.
goes down.
This
It's
is
down to half
22-minute
HP.
Baron.
Down to half HP. CRXN is going to see it going down. There's the equalizer coming down. They're going to try and get in Godzilla. He's going to also... Oh! Godzilla got the Baron! That means that Yellow Jackets Gaming have it. But now, are they going to be able to focus down Meristematic? They lose 1-1, but they got the Baron on their side. Now Hulk is going to get slowed up by the Electro Harpoon. There's Shugo Tenchi going into the back. He's going to pop the Shadow Assault as he tries to get onto someone. The Charm going to connect, and he means he cannot continue the chase.
Oh, that was so close for Shugo Tenchi there. He couldn't.
Oh, Wing Nation's gonna go into it. Flash Charm. It doesn't matter that he missed because he's got enough damage with the Foxfires. Boarderman a little bit caught out of position here. Video Gamer 69 trying to dodge around, but now he's gonna get focused against the Zanya's Hourglass just to die.
Yellow Jackets, when I said you needed to start taking fights, I meant steal the Baron and then walk away. Don't overextend like that.
Oh my goodness, take your victories when you get them because you just lost 3 members with that buff.
Yeah, you went from 4,500 down to 4,000 down, but also you just lost Video Gamer, you just lost Shugo Tenchi, Godzilla died as well, and they're gonna get turrets off of this, even though you are the one with the Baron buff.
Yeah, it's 4 towers to 0 with the Baron on the side of Yellow Jackets Gaming, and they're gonna Return of the Middle Six going down towards the Cloud Drake now.
Yeah, Return of the Middle Stick should be able to get this very easily. Godzilla is still in the mid lane, and there's not really anything that signifies that he will be moving down there. That's going to be theirs.
Wow. So, only 2 members made it out alive with that Baron buff on the side of Yellow Jackets Gaming. A really nice steal coming out of Godzilla, but a Glacial Prison gonna catch up to CRXN. He gets the Unbreakable up in time, and that's a good equalizer, but the killer is gonna do the backline for Boredom, and CRXN gets flashed on. Auto attack after auto attack, lanes down, the crits are coming down from January. Now Hulk, he's gonna get the charm. No, he doesn't. Hulk is gonna get taken down. They rocket jump forward. January is going insane. That's 4 members for 3 in favor of Yellow Jackets.
And Meristematic wasn't really even in that fight at all. He was walking around and didn't find an avenue in, and January was able to kind of free hit without fear of Meristematic diving. Boar Rider Man went into the back to try and take down Godzilla and Video Gamer, but could only find Godzilla actually he went in for CRXN, but could only find CRXN before January was able to lock him down with those concussive blows.
Yeah, CRXN was kind of like an unsung hero in that fight because he flashed to auto Boarderman 1 time so that January could get that concussive blow stun off onto him.
Yeah, and this does mean that Yellow Jackets are going to pull the gold lead back a little bit more. They're down to 3.2 thousand from 4, so...
Oh, Meristematic gonna... Oh, he actually didn't know that they were there.
I had no idea.
All right, so, but yeah, they tried to pick off CRXN. They invest the Glacial Prison, and then they have to catch up to him.
Yeah.
That distance is not to be underestimated. So you're spending a lot of time of that CC running up to him. He's able to come out of the CC before you're able to lay in enough damage, throw down the Glacial Fissure, and then like layer on top of it the Equalizer, which was doing enough damage. The Killer Instinct in the backline from Boarderman was also a little bit questionable.
Yeah, a little too aggressive there, but that was a great equalizer, and I think Boar kind of panicked and was like, I need to get out of this equalizer right now. Going for the guy that I could probably pick off.
Yeah.
And just didn't really think about the consequences of jumping into 3 members when the rest of his team was still standing on that equalizer.
I also think that he probably assumed he could win the auto attack fight against January, which he probably could have.
Not gonna hit it, yeah. Just over-predicted a little bit. Wing Nation not gonna get the charm there. But they are gonna get the turret, and that is 5-1 now.
And January actually ahead of his counterpart Boar Rider Man in terms of gold, whereas everywhere else, Return of the Middle Sticks are in control.
Yeah, Return of the Middle Sticks are, I mean, right now they're back to 4,000 gold, and except for, as you said, Boar Rider Man versus January, Return of the Middle Sticks have the gold advantage everywhere else. So, you know.
Yep.
Gold and things.
Gold is good.
Yeah, gold is good.
Gold allows you to buy items, which allows you to more effectively kill the enemy champions, which allows you to kill the Nexus.
As a wise man once said, money can be exchanged for goods and services. So Return of the Middle Stick's gonna take down this final inner turret, and that is...
Whoa! Glacial Prison was thrown out by Hulk, I guess just as a celebratory, we got the tower.
You know, I thought that they were memeing when they said Hulk isn't just platinum, he's Xmithy.
Oh, hold
But-
on a second. Is Video Gamer 69. He has the opportunity to lay down good equalizers since they were running out the jungle, but not going to be able to. Not enough vision control for the side of Yellow Jackets Gaming.
Yeah, kind of missing that final, like we know where they are sort of thing, before you can actually say like, okay, we can go now. Like we can go and we can win this fight. So Baron coming up in less than a minute, and that is going to mean that everyone kind of has to rotate over around to there. Video Gamer 69, he's got his teleport up, so that is pretty important in terms of split pushing that bot lane where they still have an outer turn available.
Yeah, Wing Nation going to be picking up his own blue buff here.
Yeah, he is going to get that. Picks that up, which means that he will have that cooldown reduction for this Baron.
Yeah, and they are going to get the Scuttle Crab as well, so that they will have that for the next Baron that comes up. Godzilla looking for another Miracle Steal.
Yeah, and they do have control over the pit right now. Neither team has vision on the other team's side, but they are both, Return of the Middle Six is here pushing forward and trying to get this sort of Godzilla thinking that they might be starting it.
Yeah, Meristematic hanging around the bottom side. He's got his teleport available if he needs to rejoin his team. The Baron is live, and Yellow Jackets Gaming are feeling very anxious about leaving the area. Bored, am I going to take a crit to the face?
Video Gamer 6.
Blazer Preston onto Shugo Tenji. Hulk is going to get onto him. There's the Shadow Assault as he tries to run his way out. Sierrixon comes in. Here's Wing Nation as he tries to get it. He gets the charm onto January, and he can't get up because the Hexagon goes in and the shutdown goes over. There's a good equalizer in the Assault of Shadows, but the Godzilla not able to finish War Rider Man. Is he able to get out with a Killer Instinct? One more will finish off Godzilla. Now the Zanya's Hourglass from Video Gamer just means that he's going to die immediately afterwards. 4-0 in favor of Return of the Middle Sticks.
And that was disastrous. Hulk catches Shugo Tenji, puts him out of commission, even though he doesn't die. He can't do anything. Then January is the next target. Wing Nation jumps in, charms him, kills him so quickly. Meristematic helping with that, and I think this might actually be end here.
Yeah, Wing Nation gonna get jumped on, but he uses the Zanyas. The rest of his team immediately deletes Shugo Tenji from the map, and Return of the Middle Sticks, they're able to pull out the reverse sweep and pick up the win that seals their ticket to semifinals.
Unfortunate for the young Gackets, they couldn't make it to LAN, but this is their first split, and they ended up taking Return of the Middle Sticks to 3 games in quarters, so they should be proud of themselves.
Yeah, this, regardless, win or lose, this is a series that you can be proud of, both Yellow Jackets Gaming and Return of the Middle Sticks, but at the end of the day, we can only send one of you to the semifinals, and that team is Return of the Middle Sticks.
Yeah, and so Return of the Middle Sticks will be playing against Unnecessary roughness in the semifinal. Meanwhile, High Octane Gaming will be playing against Taste Like Armageddon.
Yeah. So we do have our semifinal matchups locked in for Gold Cap, locked in for Platinum Capped, and locked in for Diamond Capped. So
Yeah.
looking forward to seeing you all at the LAN on the 4th. Please show up, even if you're not playing. It'll be a fun time. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you players as well as all of you spectators there.
Yeah.
In any case, it's 12:30.
It's past my bedtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're signing out here. I'm Alex HNA22, joined by David Vid Kosick for the cast of Return of the Middle Sticks versus Yellow Jackets Gaming. A great series played by both teams. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you later.
Good night.